Fuck ice.
Guys, we're about to go through the crucible, but we'll come out the other side. We always arise from our own ashes, after all. Everything returns later in its changed form. Later the second, Children of Dune. Welcome back to Dune Saga, everyone. This is Season 5 of our Dune campaign here on the Stolen Fires channel. I'm Eric, the GM for this multi-arc adventure series, which continues tonight with our final storyline to our saga, Eye of the Storm. A warm welcome and salutation to new and viewers alike here to the Stolen Fires channel, where there's always an awesome TTRPG live play to look forward to. Just as a content warning, this program does feature adult situations and language and may not be suitable for all ages, so viewer discretion is advised. As always, we want to bring attention to the continued plight of the Palestinian people in Gaza and the West Bank at the hands of the Israeli government. Please support groups like Palestine Action, U.S. Campaign for Palestinian Rights, Palestine Children's Relief Fund. You can find links in the chat for uscpr.org and pcrf.net. For music attributions, they go out to Pixabay, Scott Buckley, Darren Curtis Music, White Bat Audio, Poag Music, Tabletop Audio, Repulsive Sound, and Bleer Moon. You can find more awesome ambient sounds and tunes over at secretpress.bandcamp.com, scottbuckley.com.au, darrencurtismusic.com, whitebataudio.com, and pixabay.com/music. A big thank you to our viewers and fans for tuning in. Let's introduce our wonderful cast here, beginning with Moon.
Hi there. Khaldun Khalil. Everybody just calls me Moon. I write role-playing games and stuff. And I'll be playing Nadim Harkonnen tonight. Without a beard.
Without a beard. Leo.
Hello, my name is Leo, and today I'll be playing Archibald. Yeah.
Aaron.
Hello, happy Pride, everyone. I'm Aaron, pronouns she, Faye. Tonight I will be playing soon-to-be Regent, Eloise.
Ambrose.
I mean, I'd consider that already done. Definite current regent. I am Ambrose, also known as Am Changeling, your friendly neighborhood changeling. My pronouns are they or he, and tonight I will be playing either Zoshir or Lysander, who both use he, him. Zoshir may flirt with the they.
Last but not least, of course, Rachel.
I feel like Zoshir flirting has created many of the problems.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just needs to keep it in his pants.
I was informed before the show started that we were not being slutty enough. And Zoshir, stones, glass houses. Hello, I'm Rachel. I'm Stolen Fires. Thank you for coming to my channel and hanging out. I hope you enjoy this finale, for which I will be playing Lady Daphne Cheshire, possibly mother to a future emperor or empress. That'll be a fun conversation to have.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And now for a short recap of the previous session, Aaron, if you'd be so kind.
Gladly. On the arc, Eloise seems to have won both the chops game against Allfather and the greater struggle. She understands as well she has the gratitude for now of Emperor Shaddam, but her importance also is Amira. She and Eloise have been through too much together for Amira to just give up on them. She infiltrates Eloise's private quarters. You had to write it that way, didn't you, Rachel? Really? Eloise immediately understands.
I don't know what you mean.
Eloise immediately understands someone else is here. After Nadim's face dancer duplicity, she remains suspicious. She's got a cold mask on. Amira needs to know if Eloise remembers. She does, and the two reunite with some passion. Eloise is upset Amira could have died. She could have, of course. But she didn't. This is a lot better. As they discuss, Amira says she'd like to spar with Count Fenring. They turn to Eloise's political future and the very real possibility she may assume the imperial throne. They have an heir, though Eloise is afraid the Twi'lexu will keep them hostage. Amira threatens to dispose them as deal breakers if they do. but Eloise knows she might have to marry. Amira accepts that as long as she gets a say in who Eloise chooses. As much as Eloise doesn't like men, she should pick someone she can at least tolerate. Or perhaps they can name the child the heir, and Eloise only has to reign for long enough for the baby to be educated. Their child, one of Daphne's children, at the very least that gives the two of them a chance to retire together. Amira can deal with 16 years of imperial politics if there's an end in sight. Meanwhile, Leo goes to Anessa and sees she's packing up to leave for Tupile. She's ready to go to war and wants to be with the refugees there. If anyone is going to walk into Allfather's traps there, it'll be her. But Archibald wants her to stay and promises that the Emperor will grant the planet sovereignty if everything goes to plan. Eloise has enough influence to make it happen, and Archibald wants her by his side as they make the negotiations. After all, she knows that the most of what Tupile needs, both in terms of hope and material considerations. She's persuaded, but still plans to catch the next available Hayliner. Archibald promises he'll come with her. It's time for the meeting. Shaddam and Mahayam are already here, and the Padishah Emperor makes the rare gesture of standing when Eloise enters the room. He expresses his gratitude for Eloise saving his family and admits he underestimated her. She gives some credit to Archibald, but the Emperor insists he's been humbled by her. Negotiations open. The measure against Tupile is done. Eloise then asks for sanctions against House Atreides and Cheshire to be lifted. Again, the Emperor agrees, insisting he never liked moving against his cousin's house. But now it's time to discuss the important thing. Emperor Shaddam cannot be trusted, thinking machines are not. He must step down. The Emperor nods. He knew this was coming. Eloise surprises him when she says she'll step down from the guild and take the throne as regent. This surprises him and he looks to Mahayam, who sees she speaks truth. A Carino has served as emperor for 10,000 years. What Eloise suggests is potentially calamitous for the stability of the Imperium, but Eloise can promise a return of guild neutrality. Mahayam speaks up, saying they can perhaps negotiate such a transition. After all, reinstating House Cheshire is also within the sisterhood's interests. That's when Eloise brings up Archibald's child being kidnapped and taken to Wallach. That's a strong word, Mahayam says, but they negotiate a bit and find an accord. But then comes the bigger issue, bigger even than the Imperial throne. Eloise says that Arrakis now belongs to the Fremen. The Emperor insists that this planet currently belongs to the Harkonnen. Eloise announces that most of the Harkonnen are dead except for Fade Rotha, who also soon meet his own fate, and the Mahdi will control the planet. This strikes the Emperor as absurd. He thinks of the Fremen as savages, but Mahayam asks the important question of Eloise, who confirms it. The rumors are true. Should Eloise serve as regent for the Mahdi? Perhaps. Mohayam wants to send the sisterhood to evaluate him. Eloise agrees. After all, her niece is married to him. She next proposes her successor, Edric. Oh, he foresaw this somehow. This has been his game from the beginning. The Emperor is similarly upset when he learns about the goings-on at Vernius, especially when Eloise hints she knows. She pivots then to suggest that Jabberwock will become the new headquarters of the guild. She's already beloved there as mother of orphans, after all. Mohayam seems impressed, but other factions may also need to be appeased. That's when Eloise drops 2 words, Black Archive. That causes some small panic, but what's for the Emperor and Mohayam to do? The Emperor tacitly accepts everything and begins reviewing the files. That's when Archibald brings up Tupile. It will no longer be a prison planet. Well, that's for Eloise to deal with. Shaddam won't be Emperor for much longer. And Eloise promises the planet will be safe. She turns her gaze onto the planet. The evacuations proceed, but the planet seems safe enough. Anessa seems relieved. But all is not quite resolved. Allfather is weakened but not eradicated. It'll be a struggle to inoculate the remaining infected. On Arrakis, at Seat Shahaya, they are under attack by the Harkonnen. The entire mountain shakes. Varys moves quickly out of the way and brings Daphne with him, who might otherwise have been trapped. Merlot also dodges the debris, wondering how the Harkonnen found them. The south wing of the Sietch is damaged, badly enough to let daylight through, and the Harkonnen. They descend into the Mahdi's room, the kitchens, and Saladin's private chambers. But Zoshir is not caught off guard. He immediately fights back, cutting down Harkonnen fighters. Ryza is also able to fight back. She has her own Chris knife, but it's a feint. She stabs him with a hidden blade. Daphne tries to run to her children, but she's trapped by the debris. Merlot runs into the Mahdi's chambers. He carries the attack forward, stabbing with a poison blade. Unfortunately, the Harkonnens' attacks trip up their own fighters in the debris. However, not badly enough to prevent them from wounding the Mahdi. More Harkonnen attack the Face Dancers and take 2 of them down in a hail of gunfire. More drop in, including right in front of Varys, but he's too caught off guard. The Fadakin move towards the attackers, dodging bullets, but can't get through. Not even the Face Dancers make progress. So she takes down 2 more. Daphne and Ryza find themselves together in the training hall. Defend my children and I'll forgive you, says Daphne. Meanwhile, Varys rallies and cuts down some of the Harkonnen mob besetting him, while Merlot executes the remaining Harkonnen attacking them. Varys keeps the Harkonnen occupied through shield fighting and the slow blade. A contingent of Fadakin run back to him, while the Face Dancers fall under more Harkonnen fire. Soshir moves to the kitchens as Ryza moves closer to the crutch. He manages to save the embattled Face Dancers, at least for now. Varys and the Fadakin hold their own, supported now by Merlot. Daphne runs into another room. She's using her voice to command the Harkonnen in her sight to go defeat their allies. That's a boon for the Face Dancers, who had been pinned down. The Face Dancers make their way to the Ornithopter Bay. Most of the Thopters have been destroyed by rubble, except for one, operated by a Bene Gesserit spy, ready to flee.
Thank you for reading that, Aaron, and thank you for taking excellent notes as always, Rachel. We'll continue where we left off here. Just cue up the music. Okay, so we're left off. The Face Dancers saw the Ornithopter about getting ready to take off. It's one of the last surviving ones. It's being operated by a Bene Gesserit spy. Nobody they recognize, but if Daphne or Ryza or any of these others that were privy to their movements happen to catch her, they may be able to stop them before it's too late. Without an Ornithopter out of here, you would have to seek an exit elsewhere, either through the siege entry or through the wind traps. And remember, there is dangerous terrain all about because of the bombing, so it'd be difficult to try to get through successfully. What's up? The initiative here. Okay, I believe we stopped off with the Face Dancers, so I think the only ones left are Varys and whichever Harkonnen elite have not been chosen, that being this guy right here, who was busy fighting with the Fadakin and Ryza and company here. Let's see. You can elect to move the Fadakin in either one of the chambers to go next, and then I'll mark them as having gone. Who wants to propose to go first? Anyone can grab onto the character sheets for these Fadakin and roll for them as needed.
I mean, I'm in favor of the Fadakin in the council chambers going next.
Certainly.
Yep, same here.
Yeah, sure.
So this guy attacking that guy.
Excellent. Okay. So if you hold Shift and double-click the token, you'll open up the character sheet for the Fadakin, and you can click on the character sheet tab and go ahead and roll standard two dice as you will to attack that Harkonnen troop.
Okay. Battle. This is short blade, so yes. This is justice because you guys are assholes.
Right.
We don't.
Just
Yeah, it's
faith,
better.
you know, you are trying to protect the Mahdi, and
Correct.
faith definitely counts in that regard.
I'll spend one to get another die. Momentum.
One momentum. Okay.
Sure. Yes.
All right. Let's see.
Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus.
Well,
One success.
okay. So you're going to take the attrition damage for missing the roll here, unless I think you've only got 2 rerolls. in the form of benevolences, which I don't recommend that you hold
Yeah,
on
I'm not
to
gonna
for
spend.
or spend on behalf of the NPCs, but focus on the PCs mostly if possible.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Unless it's like a do or die kind of situation. I think the Maddie had managed to get away from this chamber where they were being attacked.
Correct,
But it is
yeah.
not their turn just yet. So those Fidaikin have just gone, so I'll mark them as such. We have two. I have one Harkonnen elite that can go next before it's just you all deciding who goes first, or who goes next, I should say. So I'm going to, unless somebody wants to spend momentum to keep the initiative, I'm going to have this one go after the already weakened Fidaikin unit in this this main chamber here.
Yeah, let's save our momentum.
Save the momentum.
Save the momentum.
After that roll, I'm probably not going to do that with a BC ever again.
Right. Let's see. Yeah, okay. 7, okay. I'm gonna roll for this guy, and they're gonna roll 2. I'm gonna spend a point of, actually I said I have 15, I think, because of the people I have here. For some reason that's not there. So I'm gonna spend 1 momentum, or sorry, 1 threat, and have this guy attack with 3 dice. Following his duty, etc., he's gonna roll. Yeah, sure. I think I got the wrong sheet on this one. Oh shit! Okay, I rolled 3 successes with a predicament here, a complication. So go ahead and roll for me, whoever would like to. You can shift double click this token right here to open up the sheet, roll battle, and see how many successes you can actually get in defense of the Harkonnen. Gosh, regardless, they do have a complication though, so that's a problem for them. I'll say that they take 1 point of damage due to the terrain that's already treacherous in this room. Who would like to make that defense roll?
Oh, I guess I can.
Okay.
Defense
That would
road
be-
for which one?
You just need it for this one in particular. They're going after the ones that are already weakened.
Okay. What's the defense? Is it discipline?
No, this is battle. You're rolling battle to try to defend against their small arms fire or since you're within close quarters, this is all blades and shields and stuff like that. The Fremen, of course, lacking the such.
2 successes.
Okay, so that means you take the difference here. In
Correct,
this
so
particular case,
1.
you're going to take 1, which translates to 2. So that unit is almost gone. So that's the end. I think that's. Oh no, there's still 1 more. There's 2 more Fidaikin units that can go.
Yep. I would keep the Fidaikin unit right here, there, so that way the BBs don't
Sure.
get hurt. That's what I would do.
What about the other one, the last one that's next to Daphne?
Yeah, I would right here.
Just focus up. Okay.
Focus up.
They catch him in a pincer attack. Go ahead and roll battle.
Beetle.
And go ahead and add a free die, so you have 3 instead of 2.
Okay.
You need 3 successes or higher to defeat that unit. There it is.
There it is.
Okay.
3.
So that'll take care of business right there. You finish off what's left of those guys, and that's the end of that for that one. Bacon goes. This one's staying. Last one to go is Varys and the Face Dancers. Let's see. Varys is going to move on these Harkonnen and attack them. Merlat, meanwhile, is probably yelling at him to leave, to join Daphne in the upper, with the children in the creche. He's going to try to do something.
I mean, I feel like Merlot be like, "You promised your sister."
Yeah, if anybody wants to take control of the Tleilaxu base dancer spy master person, you can.
Yeah.
They
Uh,
last session they saved the Mahdi by a very small margin. They managed to keep the Harkonnens from converging on them.
That was this
Uh,
guy. I played him last week.
That's right. So I guess that's up to. I mean, Varys would probably want to follow suit, and he sees that the Fremen are already engaged with the Harkonnen, so he may just abscond and try to go into the next area. But he will, in order to do so, in order to escape, he will need to make a difficulty 2 roll with move. He has Pranapindu, so he can re-roll the die. Whoever would want to make that roll, you can.
I'll make that roll. What's the key you hold to bring up the character sheet?
Shift.
Shift.
Yeah. Hold down Shift, double click the token, it'll open up the sheet for you.
It's not working for me. But
Ah.
I have the... Oh, I don't have access to his sheet. I just
That's
have
why.
bio
Hold on,
and info.
let me fix that. I'll fix that right now.
I like the music.
Oh, thank you. There it is. Just edit that so everybody can edit it. All players can now edit the sheet. Okay, you should be able to double click on it now.
Alright, here we go. Does the Swift Focus apply?
I believe it does. Yeah.
Okay.
Given the context, yeah, it makes sense.
Oh,
One,
there we
you
go.
get- yeah, with the plum. So you get 1 into the momentum pool. There you are. Okay. Good. So Varys is able to move, and if you want to keep the, you could say that you're doing so cautiously. In which case, you can also move an ally of your own volition. So if you wanted to, for instance, to move the Mahdi into the Ornithopter Bay or Daphne into the living quarters, you can.
Sorry, I was muted. Does anyone want to be moved?
Don't matter to me. I'll go when you guys need me
I
to.
could move Zoshir into the Ornithopter Bay, or I could move him back into the chambers so he and Varys can thug the Harkonnen that's there.
Yeah, I would actually put Zoshir in Mahdi's room, so that way he can.
But they just left.
Or
That was the last thing they did was they left.
or he could go out with the face dancers, and go get the traitor.
Zoshir, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Back up your metamor or stop the spy?
Oh god. That's... Yes, crud. Both are equally as important, honestly.
They are.
Is, how is Varys doing?
He's worried out of his mind, but his world is literally collapsing all around him, and he doesn't know where his wife is, and his children are on the other side of the siege, so he's beside himself with worry. But other than that, he's unharmed. If that's the answer to your question.
And the spy is about to escape, yes?
Correct. That Ornithopter may be the only way to view all getting out of here in one go.
Oh shit. Okay,
Exactly.
yeah, I gotta go after the spy.
Alright, then I'll move Zoshir into the Ornithopter Bay.
Very good. So Zoshir, you witness the same thing that the Tleilaxu face dancers are seeing. They're like, Mahdi! And they point to the Thopter as it's starting to gain traction, basically lifting off a few feet off the ground. I give it a round or two before they're gone.
Oh shit.
Yeah. The face dancers are kind of like they had just moved in here, so that their turn is basically over unless you want to spend momentum to keep the initiative and I don't know harangue the ornithopter pilot and keep them from leaving. Alternately, that if you don't, then that'll mark the end of this round, and we'll start over from the beginning the next round. No takers?
How much momentum do we have?
3.
I think it might be worth it to give Zoshir a chance to prevent the
100%, I agree.
leaving. Yeah.
Well, it's not. That's the thing, though. It's not Zoshir's turn. It's the face dancers who last went into this room, and based on what you're able to do, you can keep the initiative and keep them in the game, so to speak, and have them to perform another action this round, or you can wait until next round.
I think it's worth the momentum so that the face dancers can act and either like shoot her or like grab her out of the pilot seat and throw her on the ground or just
Gotcha.
whatever keeps the ornithopter from taking off.
My one point of dissent is that the face dancers are not combat folk.
They are not.
And this is a Benny Gesserit.
They are not, but they're probably the fastest ones in the ornithopter bay, with the exception perhaps of Zoshir to be able to move and grab onto the thopter as it's taking off.
Fair.
They also have Prana Bindu, just like the Bene Gesserit agent that's piloting the craft.
Okay.
So I need somebody who's not shy just to open up the sheet for the Tleilaxu face dancers and go ahead and make a movement roll. I believe that sheet should be open for
Yep,
everybody.
I actually got it open, but
Oh, excellent. Okay. Go ahead and make that roll. You need a difficulty 2 roll to get onto the thopter while it's in motion.
this is a pretty important roll.
Yes. Do you want to spend the last momentum for a 3rd die?
Well, what do you guys think? This is only an NPC.
So is the pilot.
It's
but-
an important test, so I think it's worth it.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
agree.
No focus.
Roll 3 dice. But remember, you have a Prana Bindu, so if you
I got
mess
3.
up one of the rolls, you can re-roll.
I got
And
3.
yeah, you're gonna roll 3 dice for this one. Yeah.
Correct. I got 3.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. Oh,
You're good.
You did it excellently. So yeah, not only did you make the difficulty, but you also you got your momentum back. You maintain your momentum, as it were. You jump on, and a group of face dancers, the last 2 remaining, with the exception of Merlat, of course, they jump onto either side of the thing, and you see from the perspective of the Bene Gesserit spy within the ornithopter's controls, she sees the 2 face dancers like getting on board and making their way onto the doorway to try to get in entry into the craft, and she starts trying to basically juke and trying to push you all off. That's the end of that round, and now we begin the next round with any of you, whoever wants to go first. I'll let the players
Actually,
always go first.
could I give you threat to pass the thing to Zoshir?
No.
No.
This is the marking of a new round. So
Yeah, so just Zoshir goes first this round.
yeah,
Oh, gotcha. Never mind.
yeah. That you don't have to do that. So in this particular case, Zoshir can opt to go first, and then my Harkonnen elite will go unless they want to maintain the momentum as you did the previous round.
Gotcha.
Zoshir,
Okay.
you cool with going next? Okay. Let me know. What do you want to do? They're doing their damnedest to keep this ornithopter from taking off.
I would like to jump aboard.
Okay, you know what to do. Movement difficulty 2.
Difficulty.
Still.
Martin.
So.
Okay. No focus. Oh, 2 successes.
Right on the money. Did you want to keep the initiative and go again?
I have to pay you, don't I?
You do. Well, only with 1 threat, though.
That sounds like that's worth it, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
No more momentum. 1 threat for me. Okay. Now you go again, so you can break into the Ornithopter and begin combat with the Bene Gesserit spy. Like to do that. I'm just going to roll for the Bene Gesserit here.
Yeah, so
They have a battle of 5 and 7, so they have a 12 target number. They had a name, so they're significant NPC, so I'm going to spend the threat that you just gave me and roll 3 dice. Target number 12. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 successes on the defense roll. So if you're going to attack the Bene Gesserit and try to retake the controls from them, you have to do better than what I just rolled. 4 or higher.
4 or higher.
Yeah, you got this.
Oh boy. How much threat do I have to pay you to get 4 dice?
A
A total.
roll 4 dice total. You mean? For that you just need 3. Just pay me 3 threat.
Have some threat.
Sure.
Have some threat.
Could possibly go wrong.
What could possibly go wrong? Okay, here we go.
Should probably put a Bene
Using
Gesserit.
focus, yes. Oh, take that.
Rip.
Take
Rip.
Take that. Take that.
That's
Take it.
amazing. Okay, roll 20
That's a
doesn't
great
beat us
roll.
this week.
Oh,
was
is it the
taking it
is it
out on
opposite
us.
day now? Oh. Wow. Okay, so not only do you
We get a
Four,
free
you got-
momentum from a Chris Knife Master, right?
you do. Yeah, I was just about to say. But
Yeah.
yeah, you exceeded them by 2, so they lose 4, so they're down to 1.
She's dead in a half.
1 battle. So you, the door flies open. Chris Knife goes right into their side, and they yelp, and their leg goes up to try to kick you, which you block with your elbow, and just proceed to bring the elbow down, smash it right in the front of her face, pushing her face up against the glass, and you're both like struggling for the controls as the thing is lifting off, right?
Wee!
We indeed. So you get 3 momentum back from that little roll. That little roll
There
in
we
the
go.
cockpit.
That's what I
Nicely
like to
done.
see.
Now it's my turn.
You're forgiven, roll 20.
I'm going to say that these Harkonnen in the Sayadina's den. For those of you who don't recall, last week they were making clowns of themselves trying to get out of the room, and I just blamed it on the silky style of bedding that the Sayadinas have. Like they couldn't tell what the hell's going on. They ended up shooting each other or whatever. So I'm just gonna say that group, fell through the floor or something, or got the roof collapsed in on the chamber and killed them. The end.
Idina was into some freaky shit.
No, it was just like they couldn't. They thought that the Sayadina was there, and they were shooting the hell out of the bed, and they were having trouble with the terrain. This Harkonnen that dropped in from the roof is going to try to go and attack the Fedaykin in that room. So I'm going to mark them as such, and I'm flush with threats, so I'm going to go ahead and spend some. Right? Let's see. Da-da-da. Yeah. Roll. I need. Where's this thing at? Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna roll. Duty. 3 dice. 6. 2.
Oh,
Not a big deal. The Fedaykin is going to need to make a battle difficulty 2 roll
okay.
to spend some. They're going to take damage regardless because of their complications. So they're down to 5. So they're trying to get through the terrain, and the Fremen are using the uneven terrain to their advantage. So like the Harkonnen are trying to be overbearing. They're jumping on top of your fighters, and your fighters are like bending with the motion and throwing them into the holes in the floor, and they're falling through basically, and or getting crushed to death by the weight of the ceiling that's coming down. Would you go ahead and make a roll? Oh no! So that's
one
a difference
success.
of
Oh,
one,
Jesus.
so you take 2. All right, so you're trading blows and you're not getting anywhere in that particular way, but that's the end of the Harkonnen turn. There's only one elite group left. Okay, who would like to go next?
I mean, if
I think
there's only one group left, that wait, it looks like there's 2 on the map.
Yeah, I
Oh, but
mean,
they've
by
already
me, by
gone.
yeah, the one that's already gone, one that is yet to go.
I think Varys should attack the ones that have yet to go.
Okay, Varys it is. Would you like me to make that roll, or would you like to make that roll yourself?
I'll make the roll.
Okay. You have 3 momentum. If you should you wish to spend some, you can.
I will spend 1 for 3 dice.
Sure. You just need 3 successes or higher to deal damage to this that Harkonnen group there.
Dueling focus supply?
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, that's
that'll
nice.
do it. Let's see. So 4, 5. So okay, difference of 2. Yeah, that'll do it. That's 4, which is 1 more than they have, which means they are super dead. Yeah. So Varys moves into the Mahdi's chamber, sees a group of 3 Harkonnen standing around, chasing or shooting into the next chamber, going after Zoshir, who's already proceeded to the Ornithopter chamber, and with a flash of, with a flick of his wrist, he manages to move in, swoop, and just kind of disembowel one, twist, turn, and slide the blade into the back of another, and then kind of like do a running slide and then hamstring the last one. All in one fell swoop, just all, 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Last couple groups to go here. The last group already went, so that's pretty much it for them. Who is wanting to go next?
Merlot didn't go yet.
Merlat. Who would like to pilot Merlat for this round?
I can do that.
All right. Well, who would like to just double click his token and bring up the character sheet. If you want to move between chambers, of course, you're going to have to make a move difficulty 2 roll. If you want to engage the Harkonnens that you're in currently, you need 3 or higher on your battle.
Oh no, I'm going to. Is there any way for me to go in stealth?
You can
Even though-
in this particular instance because they are busy fighting the Fedaykin. So yeah, you can change your face and slink into the shadows, disappear behind some debris if you like.
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to. Does that count as something like as a turn?
It does, unless you want to keep
Yeah.
initiative.
what
Also,
I
you
was-
could say that you're going into stealth and moving cautiously, which if you succeed, you can then move one of your allies, like they did in the previous round.
So I don't want to move out of the chamber. I just want to go into basically stealth,
Sure.
so
Go ahead
that
and
way I
roll.
can use my focus.
And don't forget you have Prana Bindu, so you can re-roll one of your d20s if you roll a complication
Correct.
or what have you.
Okay. All right. So
Complications are bad here. You take damage or you lose assets.
I need to roll move here.
Yes.
All right. Yes.
You got it.
2. There we go.
Okay. You do take 1 damage from a complication unless you want to pay me 2 threat.
How much threat do you got?
A lot.
No.
At
never
17.
mind. Yeah. Nope.
Okay.
Not happening.
Fair.
I'll take the hit.
You go into stealth, but in doing so, like there's like pointy rocks like falling down on top of you and on the ground already, so you're not having a fun time. You do bleed some as you're crawling around in the dark down here.
So
but
I'm
they
going-
lose sight of you immediately. They can't see you.
So I'm going to keep the initiative.
Did you want to move cautiously and move one of your allies, or did you just want to take the action and then spend the 2 momentum?
I would actually like to. So if I move, like for example, if I could I tell Varys to go somewhere? If
You can. You can move him into the next chamber if you like.
would that take me? Would that use up my attack roll then?
No, it would just that would be your round, right? Like you make
Oh, okay.
the move roll, and then you can move your ally, and then you can then spend the 2 momentum to keep that momentum and give somebody else a turn, for instance.
Gotcha. So I would move Varys over. Would Varys be more worried about the babies or Zoshir? What do you think?
Definitely
Almost
the children.
assuredly the babies. Those are his babies.
Okay, so then I would move him up here.
Okay, so he slides into the training hall where there's nobody currently, and where there's no like difficult
Correct.
terrain or anything like that. So he's
And then
free
I'm
clear
going
there.
and then I'm going to keep it and try to sneak up on this guy right here.
Okay, so next round you can make a surprise attack or something on the Harkonnen there, get a free die. All that's left there are you guys. It's Ryza, Daphne, the Fedaykin fighters, and the Face Dancers. Who would like to go first?
Daphne will just move towards the crash.
Sure. There's no difficult terrain in the living quarters, so you slide right in. Okay. Ryza, Fedaykin,
And I
Face
think,
Dancers.
like, at least from her perspective, like, can see down the hallway to be like, oh, there's Fedaykin there. Yay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll go next then, I suppose. I'll move cautiously.
Okay.
I will take a third dice for free because of subtle step.
Sure.
Three dice. Focus, very yes. So
Oh.
that's 4.
Okay. So you got 4 momentum.
And then
Oh.
I'll move Varys into the community area.
Okay, fair enough. He's moving along. Excellent. Let's see. Now we're just down to the Fedaykin and the Face Dancers. Would like to move those, take action with those
Well,
characters.
the Fedaykin's going to try to kill the
Well, there's nobody there. Oh, you're talking about the ones in the bottom here in the
Yeah.
council chambers. Got it. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Give me a battle roll. You need 3 or higher. If you fail, you take the difference in attrition damage, and of course you take extra damage if you roll complications.
one good turn deserves another. I think that statement really fits this. Just so that way I can get done with this. I'm going to use a momentum just to get another die, so that way, like,
Sure.
yes. See if we can end it now.
Go for it.
Fuck!
Man.
No,
Okay.
apparently not.
So you're taking. That's not good. That means you're taking 2 damage, right?
Yeah.
Plus 2 more because of the complications, unless you want to pay me for those.
I'll pay you for those.
All right, so that's 4 momentum that I'm getting. 4, threat, which puts me at 21.
I don't want Merlot to be gang work, basically, like, destroy.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. So this Fedaykin group just went. The other Fedaykin groups are still active. The ones in the creche, then there's these 2 down here. What do you want them to do?
I think that they would try to do evacuations
Sure, get everybody out, right?
and get everybody out.
Would they conceivably grab the Mahdi's children and bring them out into here?
I would say so, yes, but that's also up to
That's up to
Her-
Daphne, right?
Daphne as well.
One of the things
Daphne's
you
in
can
the
do
verdict.
is if you're in an adjacent zone or in the same zones, you can issue a command to bring them out or to give them a particular...
Yeah, so I'm going to use my turn to do that to Daphne. He says, and kind of asks the question, "Hey, what do you want me to bring the babies out to evacuate?"
It's up to them, really.
For Daffy? Um. Excuse me. Sorry, most inconveniently timed sneeze.
Salud.
Let's move the Fedaykin first and then the babies.
Sure. Give me. Just there's no check to be made here. There's no obstructions. So you guys got lucky in that regard. So you can move the Fedaykin here, and for one momentum, you can move the babies along with you. If you're all right with that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. So everybody's together now in the living quarters chamber, big chamber that it is. That's these guys, and you've got 2 more Fedaykin units that you may want to use before I drop the hammer on you.
I guess, would they hear any of the commotion that's happening down here?
Oh yeah, you
Okay.
can hear the blasts and the yelling and the fighting and stuff like that.
Okay, then yeah, I think both of them would definitely go towards the fighting.
Okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
You're gonna go into the kitchens and stores and go through those chambers, or make your way through the training hall. Which one do you want to go?
Training hall doesn't have any bad
No
footing,
obstructions,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd do training hall.
All right. So they both move through there, and now it's the face dancer's turn. Who would like to take control of the face dancers? Moon, do you want to give it a shot and make some rolls against the Bene Gesserit spy that's trying to pilot out of here?
Sure, but just full disclosure, I hate face dancers.
Who doesn't? Yeah. If you want to bring up their sheet,
defining feature of my character. Okay, so I've got face dancer and face dancers.
Yeah. You hold shift and double click the face dancer token on the map, and
On the
that'll
map,
bring up,
okay.
Yeah, and that'll bring up the sheet for face dancers plural, and you can roll on their sheet basically. You can use it to attack. So far as the shear's done the majority of the damage to the Bene Gesserit spy, but they're still trying to shake you off of their craft and try to escape. So you can do one of 2 things. Conceivably, you can continue the attack and take them out, or you can wrest the controls back from them and take control of the Thopter. It's up to you. Unless there's something else I'm not thinking of.
I don't see the token, I guess. Which token?
It should be this one. I think everybody's.
Is it the nun-looking one?
No, it's weird that you don't see it. It's this one right here.
Okay, yeah, I see that one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
that
so
one right
I
there.
double face dancers. Okay, so I've got it. All right. So try. I guess I'll try to take control of the ornithopter.
Okay, that would be a move check. That'll be contested by this Bene Gesserit spy.
Okay. I don't know. Faith? I have no idea for that. Or
Yeah, it makes sense actually for them. They are in the craft with their Mahdi, so yeah, they're gonna try to.
All right. All right. I don't think their focuses matter. I guess body control, but.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is gonna be a contested roll. You got 2. They're gonna try to counter you. They're just doing their duty, so they're gonna roll. They're gonna roll 3 dice, and they also have composure they also have body control. So they're gonna try to keep control away from you, and they fail. Wow. All right. So you got it with 1. So I'm going to give you that momentum right there. So you're back up to 3 momentum. You managed to wrest controls away from the Bene Gesserit and stabilize it, and now the ornithopter is coming back down again, so other people can board it. So well done. If you wanted to keep the initiative, you can. You just have to spend 2 momentum if you want to go again or get past the turn to somebody else.
If he went again, would he be able to land the ornithopter?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's
Okay.
worth it.
All right, I'll try it.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. All right, so that leaves you with 1 momentum, but the craft is down. So now you can everybody can rush in and board it as they will. Okay, that's good. So that's the end of round 3. We're starting round 4. Now I get to do the thing that I do when I have 20 or more threat, which is spend it. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop 3 more Harkonnen troops here.
Fuck off.
You think they were gonna run out of Harkonnen troopers anytime soon?
A little bit, I thought so.
Nah.
Nah.
There's one.
Oh, I think Merlot might be dead here.
Yeah, so 3 more drop down with their 0G bodysuits and the craters that they've created on the mountain. You got, as always, the players go first. Which one among you, now that you know that there's more Harkonnen streaming in and that there's some activity going on in the Ornithopter Bay, who would like to take the first turn?
I think Merlot is going to stay in hiding
Okay.
and is
You
going
can always play dead.
I feel
Well, I
like
was-
Merlot would attack.
Would he? Okay. Well,
He's not the. I mean, he knows what the stakes are.
Sure.
no. I was also thinking he also wouldn't throw his life away either if like the odds are if he knows he's not gonna survive. I guess that's just my intuition. I guess.
No, you intuited correctly. I mean, these face dancers are beholden to the Mahdi and the everything that's wrapped up in that. So yeah,
You mean
they're
the Daikin?
absolutely capable of willing to give them their lives up to make sure that they survive this this particular crucible.
So yeah. I think Merlot would recognize that and move over here to basically evacuate.
Okay, all right. So moving, that's the same as before. Difficulty 2 because you're going into difficult terrain. That you have 1 momentum.
Yeah, I'm
Wanted
not
to
gonna
spend
spend
it, or-
it.
No, all right. So you just need 2, and don't forget you have Prana Bindu, so you can re-roll.
I'm gonna reroll that.
Okay.
That should pass, right? 11?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2.
I think so yeah. A lot. Let's see. So you got 2 successes. You made it.
And he's under stealth too.
You're stealth. Yeah. So are you moving cautiously and want to move one of your allies this round?
100%.
Okay.
I would actually like to move this fully armor, like the Fedaykin right there.
Okay. Fresh unit of Fedaykin, yeah. They're moving into difficult terrain, so just make the 2 difficulty movement.
Okay. Two dice. No. 2.
Perfect. You got it. So you moved. I'm gonna mark this one as having gone. That already went, so now it's my turn. Okay. Well, guess who goes first? Yeah, Arconan Elite. That's gonna be these guys. Where are you? All right. They're gonna open fire on the Fedaykin team that's rushing in, right? Mark them as having gone. Attack. Spend threat on them. They're gonna, because you're not engaged yet in melee. I'm gonna roll 3 dice against you. They're gonna fire. Not sure.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that might
5.
be bad.
Oh,
That might be
might be
bad for
very
your
bad.
Fedaykin. Roll
That's
battle
bad.
on Fedaykin, and you need 5 or higher to not get shot to death as you rush into the attack of Arcona.
Oh, God. This could be bad.
Yeah, it's getting real.
There's no focus either. Oh, Jesus.
Mm-mm.
That's not
So
good.
that means 4 get through, and you take an extra damage for the complication.
Yep.
So that's wow. Let's see. Yeah, that group is kaputs.
Yeah, this group got destroyed.
Yeah, so they're rushing in like and like the Harkonnen just like glide down, see them coming, and just go and just mow them down as they rush in, just like that. I'm gonna keep the initiative and spend 2, so I'm down to 14. And these Harkonnen here are just gonna glide into the next chamber. Now it's your turn.
Daphne and the babies would like to move towards the ornithopter.
Sure. Okay.
Wait, can we go through here though? That's the.
Good. But the only problem with leaving through the siege entry or through the wind traps is that the Harkonnen ships are outside still bombing the mountain. Or at least if they've stopped bombing the mountain so that their guys can go in and kill you. If they run out of troops, or if you go outside, you need to make some stealth rolls because they're scouring the mountain for anything that moves that isn't them.
Got ya. Okay.
That's the real danger.
Yeah, and I feel like Daphne would not know of what is going on in the ornithopter base. She just knows we gotta
Right.
leave with the
Right.
ornithopters. So,
Makes sense.
so ideally, she would have like the babies would run into the common area, see Varys, hand one of the babies to him, and then they would continue moving. So I don't know
Yep.
what sort of rules I need to make for that.
Just movement difficulty 2.
Okay.
And whatever momentum you have that you earn from the roll, you can spend 1 for each child to take with you.
Okay.
Or give a threat, because don't we only have one?
You have 1 currently, but she may be able to generate more momentum through their roll.
I will spend momentum and/or threat to get 3 dice.
Okay. So just the 1 die then. Okay. All right.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck me.
God.
All right.
Run a Bindu.
Trying to Bindu that
Yup.
shit.
Yeah, especially
Oh, still sucks.
here.
Determination point?
Benny?
Yeah, I will use the special determination I have for unquestionable loyalty.
Okay. Oh, don't forget. Yeah, for those of you who spent determination points last round, don't forget you get them. The last session, you get them this session again. So, yeah, you go ahead and spend it, and you're going to re-roll. There we
Okay,
go.
That's
Okay.
much better.
Ooh.
All right. So I'm going. Since you don't have no momentum, I'll take a threat.
Or that other BB.
Yeah. So you got your kid. You got your kid out. Let's see. And that's your turn this round. I'm assuming you don't want to keep the initiative in this particular case because it would mean you have to pay me threat.
No, I'm good.
You're good. They don't know about Merlat yet. These guys are you've maintained your stealth, so these guys are going to rush in here, which is actually clear of any debris, and they're going to. I've already kept the initiative, so I can't do that again. But I'll go ahead and mark these guys as having gone. They're going to try to attack the last remaining Fedaykin there and massacre them. Who is next? We have Zashir, Varys, Ryza, the remaining Fedaykin, and the face dancers.
I'll go next if no one minds.
Sure. What's it gonna be, Madi? You're here. You're fighting. You're struggling against this Bene Gesserit spy, Rose, as she's trying to retake the controls. The Tleilaxus, the face dancers have taken rest of the controls away, and the Ornithopter's down on the ground. What do you want to do? You want to finish her off? Kick her out of the Ornithopter?
If possible, I would like to capture her, not kill her.
Really? Okay. All right. Sure. That's just that's a battle roll. Let me set up the difficulty for you. She's not gonna go quietly. Obviously, she's on a mission for Mother Superior. She's
You're
hurt
gonna get
real
hog-tied.
bad. So I'm gonna spend 3 and roll 2 additional dice. So 4 dice total. That leaves me with 12 threat. This is a duty. She's rolling 4. She doesn't have a focus, so she's not a combat focused character. Okay, this will be easy for you. You need to defeat her by rolling 3 or higher on a battle roll.
Okay.
You
3
feel
or
free to give
higher.
me threat if you want to roll an extra die or what have you.
Do we have no more momentum? Okay. Also, Alisai, shame on you.
I don't have the chat
Alisai
open,
redeemed a malevolence.
Oh,
For
you're a
Mel's
gem.
birthday.
Alisai the queen. All right. Let's see it. Let's
Don't
see the
encourage
dice.
her bad behavior.
I don't have to.
It's true. Okay, let's see. So I need successes. Dare I do it with just 2 dice?
Dare you?
Fine, have some threat. I'll take 3 dice total.
All right, so I'll move back up to 13. All right. What malevolence means in this particular instance, where it's player-facing mechanics, means I can force you to re-roll one of your rolls.
Shit! Fuck! Shit! Fuck!
Oh shit. Okay.
I have Prana Bindu. Can I do anything?
Yes, you do, but it doesn't apply to battle. It's for discipline or movement only. Yeah.
You got a determination point.
You do.
I do.
You could re-roll the 17, or you could use one of the 2 bennies that you have to re-roll that to
I use
capture the
it.
Bene Gesserit spy.
Use the
Up to
Benny.
you.
Don't mind if I use a Benny?
Go ahead.
Go for it.
You only get 1 determination point. Oh Jesus!
Just made it. Okay. All right. So she's lashing out at you. She blindly strikes out at your face with the palm of her hand to try to like swat you away. You like wrap your arm around hers and just press her head into the dashboard. Thunk! And you just knock her out. You pull her off the controls, and your face dancers are now maintaining controls over the Thopter. Okay. My Harkonnen will go next. They're going to move. Let's see. These guys are going to move into here. So you know they've got more company coming their way, and I think that's all the Harkonnen that I can move for right now. So now it is up to one of you all to continue. We have the face dancers, of course, the Fedaykin, Ryza, and Varys.
I will move cautiously.
Cautiously, okay. 2 successes or higher.
I will get my free 30-20.
Yeah. That was a really good talent. A clutch pick there.
Yes, indeed. We'll Prana Bendu that 17.
Good call.
Jesus Christ, rises. Loaded.
Rises, yeah, she's been a different tree.
Oh,
No, not this time.
Well, it's
Okay.
still 2. I still got the 2.
You still got the 2, so yeah, you take no damage from the uneven terrain. You move into the common area, I imagine?
Yeah, and then I'll move Daphne and the kids to kitchen and stores.
Oh, okay. Let's see. For that, you'll have to pay 2 momentum, or 2 threat in this particular case. So you okay with doing that?
Yeah, absolutely. Worth it.
Okay. So now I'm at 15. All right, so everybody here, with the exception of Varys, gets moved down into the kitchens and stores. That's Ryza. All that's left is you all. We've got Varys, Fedaykin, face dancers.
Our Varys moves to the kitchen.
Also, okay.
Yeah. I guess you can move cautiously so someone else can have a chance to move.
I would suggest
if you
getting
wish.
Merlot,
You just
Merlot.
need Merlot, yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
So that way we're all together.
Just need a. Yeah, if you want to move cautiously and allow somebody else to move on the same turn, go ahead and give me a movement roll with Varys. Should be easy to do with him, especially with Prana Bindu. Everybody, mother's got Prana Bindu. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so you get 1 momentum back for that. All right, excellent.
If you're moving Merlot, don't forget to move Pinot Grigio.
Pinot Grigio, I was thinking the same thing. Like,
Merlot.
I am actually going to move the Fedaykin from the living quarters into the common area. Because there's a lot of...
okay. A lot of Harkonnens, yeah.
Basically, they're gonna hold the line in the common area to let
That's
the rest
wise.
of us evacuate.
Yeah, that's wise. Speaking of which, there's 2 other units of Fedaykin that haven't gone yet. These guys right here. What are your commands for them?
Suicide mission.
Yeah, I think they should attack the
Attack this one.
Harkonnen in the rooms that they're in.
Fair enough. All right, whoever has a sheet open, go ahead and roll battle. You need 3 or higher. These are elite Harkonnens that are coming after you.
Three for 1.
3. All right, so you got 1. It's damage 2. Okay, so you brought that one down to. Sorry, it's not right. To 5.
And then
Okay,
3
very
for a
good.
second one. So both of them got 3.
Which they're shooting back. Okay,
Yeah.
that would be 1 more difficulty. If you wanted to, you could spend. I'll let you spend the 1 momentum and roll an extra die for that Fedaykin, because otherwise they're gonna miss. It's actually not a bad idea to do a ranged combat into the Tau chamber.
Oh no, I was talking about this guy right here.
Oh, they can go once. You have 2 units. You have this guy who just went and damaged this guy.
Gotcha.
And then you have this guy who can attack from here using ranged
Okay,
weapons.
so yeah, kind of like cover fire kind of thing.
Sure. Give me. Go ahead and, if you want, go ahead and roll an extra die. I'll spend that momentum, and if they succeed the target number 15 or less, that's you successfully managed to shoot one of the Harkonnen units.
Okay. Yeah, sure. That should be a success. 8.
Almost under the skill. Okay, so that you managed to shoot into the next room successfully, so that knocks them down 2. Let's see, so that's you shoot that the Fedaykin shoot down 2 of the 2 Harkonnens as they're like getting into this gun battle between 2 zones, and that marks them as complete, which means now it's the face dancers.
2 things.
Yes.
Firstly, another malevolence, courtesy of Drea. Happy birthday, Mel.
Oh no.
Also,
Why do you
second
do this
thing,
to us?
second thing is this song is like total bomb. It's like amazing.
Oh, thank you.
You got the chills.
It's ominous as fuck.
Right? Yeah,
It's
it
super
really is.
ominous.
All right, so it's up to face dancers now. Moon, do you want to keep? Is there something you want them to do other than just fly, get the ornithopter ready to fly out?
I mean, you can have them move into the room we're in right now and like die in last stand so they all die.
Yeah, I think that they wouldn't just sit in the ornithopter. Like
Okay.
if they saw people in danger, they would go in there and try to help out.
Fair enough. You can move cautiously, meaning you just need to make a movement difficulty 2 roll to move into the adjacent zone, and then you can have someone else within that kitchens and stores zone go into the ornithopter bay. However, if you fail, you maintain your position within the ornithopter base, especially because there's dangerous terrain inside the thopter
Oh,
bay.
well, I don't really like them, so I don't care if they move consciously or not. So they're just gonna, they're just gonna be like, "Oh my goodness," and rush out there,
Okay, fair enough. All right. So they move out here. All right, that marks the end of round 4. We're going into round 5 now. Boy, let's see.
Daphne
One
will
more, please.
move cautiously into the ornithopter bay.
Yeah, go for it. You're moving into dangerous terrain, so just as before, you have to make a difficulty 2 roll. Otherwise,
Okay.
you're taking damage, etc.
Do we have momentum?
You do not.
I will pay threat for a 3rd dice.
Okay. That's 16 threat.
Oh.
3. You got it with one to spare. Okay, moving right along. So you move into the Ornithopter Bay. You want to spend that momentum to bring the children's with you?
Yes.
Okay, you got it. All right. Boom. That's Sayadina. Let's see here. All right. Who? Well, I guess that's me. Unmark the Fedaikin. Yeah. All right. So this group here, these 2 groups up here are going to fire back at the ones, and now they have them all in their cross sights, right? They've got 2 on one side and 1 elite group on the other. So I'm going to fire with 1, keep the initiative with the expenditure of 2 threat, and then have the other one go as well. There we go. And I'll spend a point of threat for each one.
Oh Jesus.
5.
Dead.
Do you even want to roll?
Oh.
I mean, just roll to.
I'll
Maybe
roll just for
save
shits.
someone.
Yeah, just shits and giggles. I'll roll.
Sure.
Character sheets. This is battle.
You gotta ask Ollie.
There's 2.
You got 2. That means 3 get through, and there's that's pretty
Yeah.
much
They did.
flat. So before they get to go, they get shot by this unit right here. I'm gonna spend 2 more, and that'll put me down to 13. These guys right here are gonna move in here, and now it goes back to you. We've got Merlat. We've got Zoshir.
Ryza will go.
Ryza. All right. What's she gonna do?
The move cautiously to the Ornithopter Bay.
Very good. Know what to do? 2 or higher on 3 dice. I got you.
Yes. I'll re-roll that 18. There's my 3. So in a momentum, and then I'll move Ferris in here.
Oh, okay. And you okay? Excellent. Well done. Yeah. All right. So you move in here as well. Everybody's in now. Everyone knows you could fit up to about 20-something people on an ornithopter if you take the chairs out and the shield generator. Otherwise, it's something like 6 to 8. Ready to make some decisions?
We throw the Bene Gesserit spy out.
But Zoshir works so hard to capture them alive.
Well, hang
You know.
on. So, Daphne, Varys, Zoshir, Ryza is 4. The babies probably don't take up that much room. So 5 if they're like on laps, I guess.
So that means we have space for 1, which means we chuck the Bene Gesserit spy.
You can do either Merlot, and then you chuck the Bene Gesserit spy, and then you can let the face dancers on. Face dancers are gonna stay.
Because Merlot has been so loyal this whole time.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So,
I will keep the initiative, actually.
Oh,
So we can just do this.
okay.
I was gonna.
That's 2 threat for me.
I'm gonna spend. I generated a momentum, so it'll be 1 threat.
Ah! But then that
Yeah.
means you can't move Varys, right? That's what you were using before?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. That's fair. That's fair. Fair enough. Okay, never mind.
Merlot hasn't
Well,
gone.
what was your plan?
I was gonna just keep the initiative, move Merlot in, kill the fucking Bene Gesserit, and call it a day.
Oh,
If it was my turn, I would have done something
I
that's
don't-
surprising.
I mean, you haven't gone
You can
yet
speak.
this round.
Oh.
You haven't gone yet, and
Yeah.
this run, and yeah, you can. Speaking is free actions here, so you can like, you're all there in that chamber. You can yell at each other. Just don't take too long, obviously.
So wait, I do have a turn?
You can speak for free, like as people are coming in and out
And I
and
don't
things are
think
happening.
you've gone this round.
Yeah.
No,
This
that's
is
the new round.
Oh shit. So can I go?
Yeah, if you wish.
Oh, cool. Okay. I'm not like infringing on anyone's movement thingy.
I've
I mean,
already
we'd have to-
gone.
we'd have
all
to keep the
NPCs,
initiative.
I care about it where I want
Oh.
them to be.
So we can just let the
Oh,
Harkonnen go, I
Merlot.
think, because
Okay.
they're not
okay.
anywhere near us.
Okay.
These guys will move
Fair
here.
enough.
Let's mark them this way. Okay.
So Zoshir's going to take a look around, see, what the situation is with the people fitting in the ornithopter. He'll
Yeah,
take one
dude,
look at this.
you've already got too many people. You have 2 babies. You have Daphne. You have you've got Varys. You've got Ryza. That's 6. With the
Okay.
Bene Gesserit spy, that's
Yeah.
7.
So he'll take one look at this Bene Gesserit spy, slit her throat, and then just kick her out of the ornithopter.
Okay. Bye bye. She's gone. All right. All right. So you take care of business. You can issue commands on your turn. I don't need you to roll for a coup de grace. You can roll communicate difficulty 2 amidst all the clamor and collapse of the siege and the gunfire and stuff. You can opt to issue a command to somebody in the adjacent zone, such as the face dancers or Merlat, to kind of like issue a command almost as if you had the direct talent, which allows you to give an order to somebody and tell them like, get your ass in here or attack that person and so
Yeah,
on.
that sounds
even
like
if
a
they've
good
already
plan.
gone.
Sounds like a good plan. Tell them to get their asses in here.
Yeah. Roll
one, the
communicate.
face
Roll
dancers
with
is
an
that?
extra die, so you're rolling 3 because you're the Mahdi.
3, because I'm the Mahdi. I don't have a focus, that's fine. Boom. Oh,
God.
what is
Two.
that?
It's
Okay.
complications. So like,
Use,
move
Benny
your
to
ass,
reroll
and
those.
the other one's like, I think he said he likes your ass. It's a really weird thing to say at this point in time. What is your directive, and to whom?
I vote that is my directive. No. My directive is to Merlat.
Aha,
Get in now.
aha. Okay, you prioritize Merlat.
Did
Okay.
you just call me a
runs.
cow?
Oh no. All right, so you move in here. That was your turn, Zoshir. And now the Harkonnen go. I think I'm gonna. These guys don't need to make hazardous whatever rolls. They have suspensor suits on, so they just glide into the next room here like this. I think I already took the initiative, so I'm not gonna be able to do it again to attack these Fedaykin, but I'm gonna let them kill themselves. Or at least the Harkonnen are planning on doing that. We still have Merlat, Varys, the Fedaykin, and the Face Dancers. Which one you want to go next?
I guess Merlot would. He wants to get on the ornithopter. He wants to get the fuck out of here with
Oh no, we
everybody.
lost Aaron.
Oh no! Yeah, once you move into the Ornithopter Bay, the Ornithopter's on the floor, so like you can just rush in, right? That's pretty much assumed. What you want to do once you get there is something else. Like, do you want to pilot this thing out of here? Mind you, there are Harkonnen outside in Thopters themselves, and attack Thopters. So after you leave here, you may have to like pull some maneuvering. Whoever's piloting.
Okay, so question:
I have a
who?
focus in pilot.
Yeah, you
Okay,
do.
then I guess I would use the directive to Daphne to say, "Hey, you're good at piloting things. Pilot."
You don't
this."
have to. You don't have to do
Okay.
that. Yeah, she could just
I
take
mean,
the wheel.
I think Daphne is like already in the pilot suit, like.
Here's a
flipping-
decision for you,
flipping
Merlat.
Switches and
The
firing
last
throttles.
2 of the face dancers that you swore that you would protect so that your people could endure and have a society where you can biologically have children, as was, was promised to you by Kyra. You're down to your last 2 face dancers that, owe fealty to you. Do you want to sacrifice them and send them into the maw of the Harkonnen machine that are pursuing them, or do you want to try to make room for them to leave? Because you're cutting it a little close, aren't you?
How many are actually on the ornithopter?
Well, right now you're kind of at capacity. They had to kick out the Bene Gesserit spies so that you can move in here. So you're kind of at capacity, unless you take several rounds to just take out the seats and things in the back and the shield generator for the Thopter, and that of course will leave you vulnerable once you head outside.
No,
So,
we
question.
cannot lose our shield generator.
If you don't want to lose the shield generator, there's no one else that can. You're at capacity right now. Those phase dancers are going bye-bye. Are you okay with that?
I'm sorry, Merlot, but hard choices need to be made.
Question. Could I make it so? Could I throw the chairs out, keep the shield generator, and get one face dancer?
You can try. Yeah. You're like, I can do. You do the mental calculus for a second. You're like, yeah, I could take this seat out. There's some people gonna have to basically sit on the floor or hang on to the things that are hanging by the handholds that are hanging from the ceiling, but that's about it. You have room for one more if you do that.
All right, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to tell one of the face dancers. Actually, no, I'm not going to give it a choice. I'm just going to say, "You on."
Okay, so that's communication difficulty 2.
Okay. Because.
Did you want to roll a third die?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'll take a threat for that. I'm at 14.
What was it? Communicate?
There you go. 2 successes, right on the money. So one of them.
Wait.
There's only one of them left, right? And the other one left is basically like, oh shit, he knows what he has to do or what they have to do. And so you move in here. Your turn is done. And Varys, the Fedaykin will go now. They can fight, and the face dancer has a decision to make: either go up and fight the Harkonnen, or go left and fight the Harkonnen. It's not a real choice to make. They're going to die, and they know this, so they say a prayer before they bring out a Mala pistol in one hand and a Chris knife in the other, and they go charge again. Just as you lift off and leave Siege Sahaya forever. As you're moving outside, the Harkonnens are still swarming over the mountain, which is now a smoldering heap of ruin, just smoke, fire, and debris. Your home has been destroyed, Daphne, for the second time, and you are at the controls. Now, you need to make a piloting roll. I'm gonna say, because these are the Harkonnen elite, it's gonna be the same difficulty as anything else that you've encountered so far with them. Difficulty 3 or higher, to either escape their view amidst the dust and the black smoke, or if you're doing so, in such a way that you want to outmaneuver them over the canyon.
Yeah, just I think trying to avoid notice, sneak away. I'll spend momentum and/or
Okay.
How many momentum?
You have no momentum
do we
currently,
have?
but none.
I will spend threat for a third die.
Okay. So Sheer, on the back of your mind, you're pretty sure that you had to sacrifice everyone that you knew in your new home. This is the second time you're losing everybody again.
Cool.
Yeah, super cool, right?
Dope.
3 successes, right on the money. You do have a complication, though. Do you want to pay me off with threat or not?
We're getting out of here, so I'd say do it. Just do it.
Yeah, have
Do
your
six.
threat. Have your threat.
Send a shit ton of threat my way, I guess.
Also, any unspent threat I will carry forward to Blade Runner somehow.
How
Figure
dare
out
you?
some way to massage those mechanics to make it
Oh,
work.
God.
Fine, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not
you're-
letting you touch my mechanics, thank you very much.
There, gotta be careful.
Your Ornithopter shoots out of a cloud of black smoke, and you activate the shield as some of the Harkonnens give chase and fire upon you. But as soon as they see your shields go up, the missiles kind of rock the ship, and you manage to lose them in the pursuit through the canyon. They're hesitant, of course, to use their las guns as you have shields activated. So
we just got
you
2
lose
more
them in
bennies, by the
smoke.
way.
Oh,
Dre,
sorry?
Dre and Al-Azai just got us 2 bennies.
2 bennies. Oh, dang. Okay, so you're at 3 bennies, and I'm at 2 malevolences. Okay, I'll hold on to them for the next conflict. But with that, you're clear of the danger for now. You see, overlooking on the sides of the ornithopter window, you see Shai Hulud, multiple of them, have arisen out of the sands because of all the destruction and the rhythmic vibrations that were caused by the explosions. Some of them are attacking the Harkonnen ships as far as they can reach, and among them is one of the big ones, the Leviathan. The big white alabaster sandworm can be seen from distances away. And you leave that whole scene behind you as you jet set off into, well, who knows where now. But that's where we'll take our break. We'll be back in 10 minutes, everybody. Don't go away. And we're back. Our entourage has survived the assault on Siege Sahaya, and they've escaped to other parts of Arrakis to try to get away from the Harkonnens. The question on everyone's mind, despite no one saying anything on the ride over to a nearby siege that they can seek shelter in,
So
is
I feel
who
like
sold you out?
Daphne is like clearly emotional and like clearly crying because she's fully aware of how many people just died.
Mm-hmm.
And like her whole family is here.
Yeah.
And she's incredibly grateful that everybody lived. And she's just at the cockpit just I don't where do we go? Where's safe?
I don't know.
Arakeen? Carthage? Another siege? If we go to another siege, will the Harkonnen follow us?
Go to assume another siege. I'm sure Carthage wouldn't be very welcoming to us.
Zashir, you're not sure if your wife here is giving water to the dead or the ones that are still living.
What do you think?
There's no use in wasting water, but I do understand the sentiment.
I apologize for my wastefulness, but how did they find us?
A good guess
spy.
is, I say, a good guess is the Bene Gesserit that was just tossed out not too long ago.
She was trying to escape with the ornithopter.
There's a problem with that theory, of course. Anybody who makes a understand difficulty 2 or 3 roll will notice that when you try to make those connections.
Social awareness, house politics, Canley, or Fremen focuses?
The Fremen focuses do count in this particular
Okay.
case.
Nope.
Merlot, I'm not finding him.
Yeah, 2.
Here it is. Yeah, so you remember that the Bene Gesserit spy Rose warned you and gave you a last option to come with them to Chapter House, to the headquarters of the Bene Gesserit, because something bad was coming, and they wouldn't say what. So they had some knowledge of it, but for them to tip off the Harkonnens to where you are would be kind of anathema to their entire breeding program, everything that they stand for. After all, they were hoping to use you and in a way to try to manipulate and use the Mahdi. They don't want the Kwisatz Haderach to be destroyed, clearly. So to put them in harm's danger would be kind of self-defeating for somebody like the Bene Gesserit. So it's definitely not them. So who else could it be?
Also, like, why would she fight me when I got on the ornithopter, though? She, like...
Well, she was under orders.
She was-
You weren't privy to that conversation, but they weren't there to try to get you out. They were trying to get Daphne and the children out.
Correct.
And I mean, yeah, it makes sense that she'd be like, well, I'm saving my own skin.
Very Bene Gesserit.
Right.
Maybe
So
it's
who else does that leave exactly? Merlat, your wheels have been turning since the attack ensued. You're trying to rack your brain like, who's the spy? Who sold us out? Who knows of Siege Sahaya? It's a very small group of people. Could it be other Fremen that sold you out? Or another faction entirely outside of the Bene Gesserit?
what about
You're free to have this discussion while you're in the air and maneuvering over to Siege Tabir or what have you.
Is it possible we were just sloppy? That we didn't take enough care in our comings and goings and we were spotted by the Harkonnen satellites or something?
I don't necessarily think that. I was very, very particular on what happens, who came in and out, and who are told about this siege outside. Have we thought about maybe some of the Fremen themselves, especially the ones that don't exactly like the Mahdi?
There currently aren't that many, and certainly not any that know of Siege Sahaya's location. If you recall, this last season was the Mahdi basically rallying all the other tribes to their banner. It almost didn't work, but they made it happen. They also made inroads with the Adwali, which is unprecedented in Roman history.
It was probably not someone at the siege, because they would have been in just as much danger as the rest of us.
True.
But they would still have to get information from within the siege, to be honest.
All the Harkonnen needed to know was where the siege was and who was
Correct.
in there. So,
Could the guild have betrayed us? Their satellites would have seen our coming and goings, of course.
What about Allfather?
Edric has wanted to erase the Cheshire line for a long time.
You mentioned Allfather, Leo. If Allfather knew where Siege Sahaya was, he would have moved to eliminate anyone who could impede him from being able to use his oracular vision to predict what happens on Arrakis.
So Daphne and her kids.
Good point.
So it's not Allfather.
Nope, it's not.
Anybody else want to take a crack at it with an understand roll? If you have the appropriate focuses, you can use them as well.
Is it Ryza?
3 or higher, any one of you.
So Merlat says Ryza, and Daphne will just look over her shoulder while she's at the throttle. I told you that I would forgive you if you help save my children. You and I will probably never be friends, but I will no longer think of you as an enemy. And you and your child were in just as much danger as anyone else.
Correct.
Zoshir, you ponder this betrayal to
I am
you and your
pondering.
people, and this more outframed politics are scrambling in your brains. The more you think about it, the more it kind of like you move past it in your mind. You're just like, it doesn't matter. You want retribution, or at least a part of you certainly wants that retribution. Perhaps the Harkonnen part.
Certainly. I did not roll very well for understand, unfortunately.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, I don't have the sheet for Merlot or Merlot.
1 second. Let me help you out here. Here's Merlat's.
Okay,
And
thank you.
Here is Varys. This one for Face Dancer, who's just kind of quietly for the ride. You can.
I will make an understand roll on behalf of Varys.
You can assist him. Since
Okay.
you already made yours. In which case you would roll 1 die
Uh-huh.
for understand. No focuses.
Can
Okay.
I? All right.
Well,
so,
actually, no. You could use your focus because you have politics.
And okay.
Right.
Can
so-
I?
Well, so
Well, I got 2.
I was saying I will roll on Varys' sheet for him to do it.
Okay.
You definitely can assist, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Varys' roll. So whoever wants to roll for Varys' understand.
No, I was saying I would do
you may.
that.
Oh, okay.
Out of
yeah,
character. Was it UA?
Was it UA?
Uh,
on the Ark, I don't think UA's been to the siege.
It's still got to
Would-
be UA.
It's always you, eh?
Fucking traitor.
It's always
Would a
UA.
Canley focus apply?
No.
Okay.
So both Merlot and the face dancers got 2.
All right, Varys got 1.
Can I
Oh.
can I assist with discipline using espionage?
I'll let let Rachel go first
Sure.
with Daphne, and then you can
Yeah.
absolutely.
No, I rolled for
With espionage,
Varys.
yeah, that's a good.
I rolled for Varys. I just straight rolled
Oh, I'm
on
sorry.
his sheet.
Then yeah, Riza, you can go ahead and assist on that roll.
Right. Cool. One die. Focus, yes. There's 2 for me.
Okay. So that's actually a really good roll. And in combination with Varys's, that gives you the 3 that you need. There's a complication. However, we'll just say you can pay it off, or you can
I have an asset called Rumor Mill
bank.
with 3 quality.
Oh.
Would that be applicable here?
Shit. Yeah.
Okay.
I love and hate this woman.
Hold on. So I'll give you that's 3. Shit. Okay, so you get three momentum with which to go. You mentioned the guild, and those now your mind is starting to think in those terms. Like, they're the only ones who knew besides the Fremen. The Fremen haven't had any beef with Mahdi for some time, so it makes sense to look at them first. And you start putting together those connections. You have 3 momentum with which you can spend after making that roll, and you can ask.
So
ask
I
away
have
with your
hyper
questions.
awareness, so I get extra questions for each one I spend.
Fantastic. Go
So
ahead.
I'll spend 1. Okay. I think Aaron, because I play fucking Eloise, I know the answer to this, but I will ask it anyway for the purposes of not being narrative fuckery.
Mhm.
Could the Harkonnen have bribed the guild to get the location here?
That is a possibility. That is definitely a possibility. Yes.
With me. Okay, this question is: who would be in charge of the satellites here currently?
The local guild representative.
Okay.
Eloise's old boss, if you recall.
I think we're just painting a nice picture of who it probably was. I'm not going to ask you more questions because it feels Rise is going to be like, we'd probably look first at the local guild office.
That makes sense. I don't.
With-
Eloise would have. If she'd known, this wouldn't have happened. It happened without her.
How do you know?
So local then. From what I understand of the Sayadina's aunt, she's a woman of her word.
Okay.
I believe this becomes Zoshar's matter to handle. This has happened on Arrakis, which is yours.
Correct.
Yeah. So you want to head in the direction of their field offices or their embassy in one of the 2 cities.
Arakine's easy for us to hide in.
Mhm.
We're
Yeah,
all.
Siege Tabir is right around the bend if you head into that territory, so you can potentially stop off there, drop people off, and then go on, traverse over the
Ooh,
terrain and head
yeah.
into the city. So
If we're going into another potentially dangerous situation, we are giving the babies to Siege Tabir at the very least.
yeah, Stilgar welcomes you with open arms. He's surprised to see you, to say the least. He didn't expect any of you to be coming here, but as soon as you arrive, he kind of recognizes what's going on. He knows the Harkonnen's handiwork when he sees it. Your rumors prove to be confirmed, Ryza, when you see that part of what you've heard is that the local offices of the guild in Arrakeen were recently visited by the Harkonnen. And
Raza will inform the Mahdi first, yeah.
okay. She tells you what's what to expect, Zoshir, and immediately you think if the guild betrayed the Fremen after Eloise sent Amira, and they had that whole duel and everything, and after all of this time, if the guild had betrayed the Fremen, your people, to the Harkonnen, then there may not be any way back. Stilgar pulls you into council with him. What happened?
We were attacked by Harkonnen.
That isn't possible. How did they know?
Well, we suspect Guild.
Didn't you mend
However-
for those fences? We don't pay a bribe to them anymore.
I think it is someone working in subordination to the Guild leader.
But he looks to Daphne and Varys and the rest of you like, isn't Eloise in charge of the guild? Isn't she on our side?
Eloise is in charge of the guild, and I do trust her. I think what happened, as much as Eloise is in charge of the guild, she does not know the individual movements of every functionary within the vast bureaucracy. It's possible, likely, someone went rogue. Someone has the political acumen to see what is coming, but not what happens next, and decided to profit.
When you say that, you realize that the journals that belong to Kyra, all of that is gone now. It's been destroyed along with Siege Haya.
Why don't we go straight to the horse's
Like-
mouth?
Daphne's only comfort is like, well, at least I still have the memories, as fraught as they are to visit.
Yeah. Merlad is proposing to go to the horse's mouth. Go to the authority in this case. Or the source. That means
Well-
Kaitane last time you checked.
They wouldn't be expecting it, especially so soon. However, I feel as though we need planning.
Well,
Stilgar's
is-
like, what do you need, Muddy?
Out of character, I have no idea how to plan something like that. In character, Zoshir knows exactly what to do.
Daphne will help.
Of course.
we need to get an audience with the guild, aka.
We should also find where Nadim is. In your vision, Zoshir, you saw Baron Vladimir Harkonnen.
Yes.
That means he's dead. If he is dead, if Feyd-Rautha is soon to be dead, we should at least put someone who is generally friendly to us as head of the house. And perhaps he can look through his house's records and find out from that angle what happened and who was compromised.
Being able to see Harkonnen memories. I don't know that any Harkonnen can be trusted.
Not
Me
even you,
myself.
Mati?
Exactly. I will say we have had friendly dealings with Nadim Harkonnen before. If House Harkonnen is to survive, if it is to persist, if someone must be in charge, it should be someone that we know and can talk to.
What duty is it of mine to make sure an oppressing house continues to exist?
Shit.
I don't even know what that roll was for, but I'm glad it was a 19.
Somebody mutters something in the corner, and you realize it's the Tleilaxu face dancer who's following in the footsteps of Merlat. And when you said something about, when Daphne was opining that Nadim is somebody that they can trust, the Tleilaxu kind of mumbled under his breath, and control. And he kind of like clears his throat to try to cover up the
Well,
Well, it seems
His
like
faux
you have
pas.
something. Well, it seems like you have something to say.
well,
sure.
Ignore it.
I
Sire.
don't know that we can control Nadim unless Riza wishes to make a career change.
Entirely up to you. And if you're planning on going to meet with Eloise and company, then it matters who you send and in what capacity, right? Is the Mahdi going to accompany this entourage to
I
bring
think
that
it would-
element of gravity from Arrakis,
I think it would
or
definitely
send one of his
help
emissaries?
if
I think
the Mahdi
you-
went in this scenario.
The stakes are high enough. You should go. I will
Mhm.
come with you. I will bring my children. I don't.
How does Varys feel about this, I wonder? After almost being assassinated by the Harkonnen.
And I will stay here and make sure everything is. Actually, do I even have somewhere to go?
As Merlat?
Yeah,
Your home was just destroyed. Arrakis
That's what I'm
is
saying,
all you
like-
have now. You can't go back to Bennett Tlilax.
you're
They'll
right.
kill you.
So, looks like we're all going because all of us, to be honest, have no home right now.
If we make contact with the Sisterhood, at least we'll have something resembling safe passage.
Are you
They'll-
sure?
They'll want to meet with Zoshir. They'll want to see Daphne's children. They'll want to know the Mahdi's heir is intact.
Oh, they
Especially
want
if
to
they
see
know the
my
heritage.
my children. I'm sure the most they can do is look.
I'm not proposing we give them over Sayadina Daphne. I'm just saying we can use this to our advantage.
Convey to the sisterhood that my children will both have an excellent Bene Gesserit education.
Silgar.
I will certainly do so.
Silgar shall be my proxy as I go.
Sounds like
You're-
everybody's going.
All right.
We got nowhere else to go, so yeah.
Okay. Remember that spy network that you acquired earlier on in the season?
Igwali. Yes.
Yeah.
Did they find anything useful for me?
You could use them to smuggle you aboard a Hayliner, you and your company here, smuggle you out to go meet with the people you want to meet with within the guild, that being Eloise, I would imagine, or anything else that you can conceive of. The spy network goes pretty deep. They have connections with the local cartel, and they have connections with the smugglers. So yeah, you can source any number of things through them.
Yeah, if they could smuggle us aboard a ship, that would be fantastic. Also, if you know, I want to put Stilgar in charge while I'm gone, basically. So if they could report to him whatever things that they find, that would be awesome.
He's more than happy to do that for you, and he'll set you up with everything that you need to get off world. Give me a communications roll, and anyone here can assist. Like Merlat, you can assist with this role since your
I
thing
would
is
love to take an
espionage.
assist.
And you even if you don't have like an espionage or deceit, not deceit, but you can use communications with a focus when it asks you. You will need to roll 3 or higher on this to smuggle your company off world.
So just one.
You roll 1 die for Merlat, yeah, on
Do
communication.
you have any momentum left?
You do. You have 1. Any complications, though, mean that somebody is either detained by the guild, by guild security, upon leaving the planet or attempting to, and you get to
boy.
decide who that is.
We
Oh,
also
no.
have the benevolences. We have the benevolences.
Do
I
What
got
did you-
a big fat 0.
Big fat
Shame on you.
It's not a complication. The 16. It would
No,
have
it's
been.
not.
It would have been if it was like an 18, 19, or 20. But yeah, you can go ahead. Proceed with your roll, Zoshir, for communication. Difficulty 3 or
Yeah.
higher. You want to spend that momentum, you said, right?
I do.
Okay. So you roll with 3 dice now.
No
Remember,
focus.
lads, like
be
in your ear,
bad.
telling you what to say, and you're just like so dead focused on what you want. You're just they're just noise. They're
Oh
like,
no! Oh, no.
the character
Benevolence,
from
benevolence,
Peanuts.
benevolence.
I
Benevolence
would
that
like
shit.
I would like to use benevolence, please.
By all means. You have
Yay.
3, so you're down to 2. All right, that's 1 success, 2.
There's 2 successes.
And then
What's your skill for communication?
UG. Oh no, that's drive. Sorry. Skill for communicate. I don't have any focuses.
Oh no, like your actual skill number for communication.
Oh, a 6.
You can when you use a benevolence, you might as well roll both of those failed dice.
Okay.
So yeah,
God is
roll the other
merciful.
die and see if you can. Ooh.
Son of a bitch.
Well then, so that means okay. The good news is, actually, so you rolled 2 successes, and then you add your quality of your spy network, which in this case is 3.
Yay.
So actually, you get 5, which is 2 more than what you
Yay.
needed. So you get 2 momentum.
You are too kind.
However, let's see. However, you did roll an 18 upon the reroll, which means you have 1 complication, which means somebody gets detained by guild security on the way out. Who is it?
Oh no.
Unless you want to pay me threat.
How much threat?
Yeah,
2.
how much threat?
It's
2?
The
Oh,
cost
that's
is
worth
2
it,
to
yeah.
make a complication go away.
Yeah, I'll give
You
you.
know what? Yeah. Take
Alright,
some
everybody
threat.
goes, and I'm almost up to 20 threat. No,
Yep,
Son
have
of a
no
bitch.
problems there.
No, no.
Okay. So with that, I think we will shift. You lose a point of momentum as we shift scenes from Arrakis to Kaitane, where there's something very, very big, very important that's taking place there currently. Behold. Let's see here.
Behold. Oh, Jesus. What is this shit I like? Oh,
So,
I like this.
Eloise and company. You're unaware of what's going on Arrakis. However, you know that after dealing with the Emperor and making your demands, you know that it's going to take some time to get all the necessary pieces in place to enact the changes that you want. This is going to come up against a lot of resistance, especially from many of the factions that make up the Imperium. In no particular order, we have House Carino itself, the Spacing Guild, the Tleilaxu, the Landsrad, the Sisterhood, Ix, and Chom. So, each one of what I've devised here is an intrigue map of sorts that lists all the different factions. You also have the individuals that represent that faction in front of them. You see where on the bottom there, you see that you have all the different tokens that belong to your company, including ones that haven't yet arrived, but you can include in this particular intrigue. As a sort of abstraction, you also have your assets represented by these what look like cards, essentially. These are your assets that you can play as part of this intrigue to get what you want. Okay? So what you do is you will place those assets forward here, and you will place whoever it is that's doing the negotiating on a particular demand in one of these circles, and anyone who's assisting in such endeavors in the adjacent circle. The representative factions will do the same. They will appoint somebody to demand their own concessions in light of these changes, right? And they will also put forward their own assets, or so to speak, to try to counteract yours. Questions so far?
Yes. Given that I already got, well, I don't know, I'll ask, I suppose. Did the Emperor already sign my initial proposal on his end?
He did, which means
Okay.
he effectively, House Carino will kind of be done, but he has, of course, his house still has
Yes.
concessions that they want from you.
Of course.
which are not, of course, listed on your document. So this is a sort of an abstraction of what happens over the course of weeks as you and these other heads of state and people are brought in from all over the Imperium. Bennett Lilacs, the Mother Superior herself is here with her own entourage of Bene Gesserit to see what the big hubbub's all about. There's been a big disruption, and so on. With regard to the members of the Landsrat that were infected by Allfather, does Archibald want to take the initiative here and use the treatment that Dr. Yue developed to inoculate them in such a fashion so that you can, using your new ability, to basically make it so that you don't come up into any sort of further obstruction from within the Landsrat and other factions.
Wait, how is my ability able to do that?
You have super speed, effectively. So you have people who are who are being infected by Allfather that are part of the Landsrat, which is why the Tupa resolution was going forward until it got recently killed due to everything that was going on. Those people could still act against you. So the idea before these deliberations take place, did Archibald want to take the initiative and inoculate them with the cure?
I would, yeah, but how bad is that going to piss people off?
Oh, don't worry about how it's going to piss people off. As I've mentioned before, every time you use that ability, you age. And if you take this action, if you go through with this, it may mean that you die.
No then. No.
So acting in self-preservation, you tell Eloise, or you try to concoct a way to lure these people in and find another way of doing it then.
Correct.
Okay.
So the thing that I would say is I think it should honestly be part of some of the demands that we have, especially towards leaders of the Sister of the Landsrod. They have to have this cure, kind of like in the real world, like a shot. Like it's something that you just have to have just to make sure Allfather isn't a thing.
That's incredibly deceptive. You're going to need some help with that.
How is it deceptive? It's the truth.
Yeah, but the truth is not officially known yet. You haven't announced any of that as of yet. So the only people who know about what's going on is you all, and the Emperor, his Truthsayer, and Count Fenry. There's still also a contingent of Sardaukar that have been infected by Allfather. How many, you don't know. The Imperial House is safe for now, from what you understand, but yeah, so if you try to do it all yourself, you can, but it may very well spell your last act as Archibald Cheshire.
No, I'm not gonna just throw my life away like that, especially with Two-Pile. He wouldn't do that, especially with Two-Pile literally in the palm of his hands right now.
All right, you've come so far. You've always wanted to start your own kingdom of sorts, so this is the only opportunity, and it's right in front of you. How does Eloise want to handle this pre-work before you go into the deliberations?
I would definitely be talking with Eloise about how we can get this done.
Without a doubt, yeah. You're all kind of conspiring and plotting together on how to pull this off, so feel free to throw whatever you like into the mix.
Blur?
Oh, I'm muted. All right. So, fun fact: I have a buttload of advancement points that I need to spend.
You do. Sure.
I'm gonna take a new talent real quick before I do anything.
Sure.
I'm taking Foresight, which lets me use my fucking scene into the future more actively, which good for me.
Makes sense. Yeah. Especially now that you've effectively rid Allfather of its presence here. Now, until Daphne and the rest of her company arrive, you feel free to take charge of your own characters as you're kind of like coming together and making plans on how to approach this. consume 2 spice assets. Oh, not a problem for you. Beginning of a scene, you can ask 2 questions. Okay.
Or I can alter.
Wow. Oof.
But yeah, then I get bitch slapped for it because I'm hurting myself. It's actually not too far from Archibald's thing of getting hurt every time you use
Yeah.
your power.
Yep,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Except this isn't aging me. It's just
A consequence.
complications.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop
I'm
hitting
gonna say
yourself.
because it's you, Eloise, the consequence is madness, or at least
Oh, boy.
encroaching madness.
Oh, hell for
Oh
that.
boy.
It's
Noted.
too much. It's too much for one person.
Noted.
Yeah.
All right. So I think Archibald's idea to use like grandiose deception lends to Eloise's strengths. So there was just a sickness that the Twilaxu helped cured, right?
Yes.
So I think we spin the tale like, oh, we need to inoculate you against this thing before you're allowed
Brilliant.
to.
That's a great answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
You have 1 momentum in your pool right now. You could use it to roll a 3rd die if you want to
Yeah.
deceive the majority of those envoys that have been affected. I'll say that's similarly kind of like a difficulty 3 or higher.
Archibald, do you want to assist since it was your idea in the first place that I just expanded upon?
100%.
Cool.
This would. So, how important is this role? What do you think?
Pretty important.
It's pretty important if you're going to brief the entirety of the Landsra and say, "Hey, guess what? New boss is in charge. Things are going to change around here."
Yeah.
Okay, then
Question.
determination point should probably be spent here. So,
Yeah.
I am going to use a determination point.
Okay, so you don't even have to roll. You give Eloise 2 successes. Eloise,
Right.
you just need to make 1 success or higher. Go ahead with your question.
Where are Nadim and Lysander in this situation?
You're in it. Actually, I'm glad you brought that up. I forgot to include your token here. There's a lot of characters. Forgive me.
Oh no. Oh no.
Holy shit. So
Oh,
that's 8
Jesus.
total.
Oh damn, that's amazing.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Hold on a second.
We got this.
I swear to God, if me spending my determination point like fucks me again, I'm gonna be pissed.
I know it was a great spend because I rolled godlike. So yeah, I rolled
Seriously.
6 myself and then you added 2 on top of that. So we're gonna get full of momentum
Yeah.
almost.
What the hell is... There we go.
So we're going into this a strong start to it's going to be a
Yeah.
tense situation with how much threat Eric has with the
God,
malevolence
yes.
is, yeah. We're in a tense situation, but so this is a good start.
It really is. I'm ready.
Okay. You're at 5 out of 6 maximum momentum going into this, right? You can spend any momentum that you just earned to ask questions, etc., if you want to before you begin.
I don't think I need to right now because this is just kind of laying the groundwork to get everyone inoculated against Allfather's bullshit.
That's
Correct.
fine.
All right.
Yeah, it goes through without a hitch. You throw a little party, a little, thing with all the envoys and stuff like that, and you're like, oh, this is standard practice. You have Dr. Yue administer the treatment, and they all kind of... You do it one at a time, so that way you don't see a mass of people just like, ugh! You kind of inoculate one person and then move them from that room into the next room, and they pass out over there, they move them to the side, and then the next person comes in, and you kind of do it that way. You go through all the different people that are infected, and you come to find out just who was infected. House Alexan was infected. Some of these other houses that you didn't even suspect were also infected. One of the houses that specializes in secrets, Wydris, I believe it was, their envoy was infected as well. So the house that trades in secrets was compromised.
Holy shit. Shocker.
Right. Yeah, so you bring them in, and after they've been cleaned up and everything, you kind of, I'm assuming you give them the brief of like what's actually happening and how things are going to proceed in the Landsrad from now on. Like there's going to be a big, meeting of the heads, so to speak.
Correct.
Okay. Anything that you want to do with those points before we move on to the next scene within the?
No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm
Anybody
feeling
else?
good.
Let me check my awesome. Okay. So I'm thinking about something. Um. Actually, never mind. That's not gonna work. No, I'm good.
Don't worry about it. All right, so you're still on Kaitan. You move on with what you're doing. Um, at some point, Daphne and her entourage are going to arrive, and they're going to want to have an audience with Eloise. So at this point, you can play the character that you want to play. If you want to play Daphne instead of Amira, for the foreseeable scene, you can. Same with you, Moon, if you want to move on to Nadim, and if they have anything that they want to add to the proceedings. Essentially, the demands that Eloise has for the Imperium at large is what's listed on the background there. Amnesty for the exiles in Tupile. Reinstating House Atreides. This would probably rub Nadim off in a very bad way. Reinstating of House Cheshire, their ally, of course. Putting the Fremen in control of Arrakis. And relocating the guild headquarters to Jabberwock, which is House Cheshire's homeworld. In addition to all of that, they are also reinstating House Cheshire from in control of Arrakis. In addition to all of that, you've also heard a lot of rumors that the Baron has been murdered, not by his nephew, but by another Harkonnen. One that is native to Arrakis, and the Fremen regard as their Mahdi.
Interesting.
So I'm curious what Nadim would have to say about any or all of those things, as Eloise is proposing to move forward with the tremendous amount of leverage that she is enjoying from having recently ransacked the black archives that belong to Chom, which is essentially like all the deepest, darkest secrets of every house and faction under the sun.
Well, to be honest, I'm not too concerned about House Atreides being reinstated. I mean, there are like 4 of them, and if we're gonna, if it's part of the negotiation, that's an easy thing to, get rid of as part of a negotiation. I mean, that's, I assume, really the bottom of the list.
Easy.
Yeah, and the end of House Harkonnen is actually literally my goal. So that's a win for me.
Yeah, I'm only saying that because I'm assuming that most people don't know that aspect of your character, and so they just kind of assume perhaps that Nadim would want to take control of House Harkonnen, and that he might have a dog in this fight, or some kind of agenda. Sorry, bad to be the pun, Roy.
I do have a dog in this fight.
No, pun taken. The pun's out. It's out. I took it.
Shit.
I mean,
pause.
I'm also a Harkonnen with a Chris knife, so
Yeah.
Maybe I'm the Mahdi.
Okay, fair enough. You have that going for you, at least going forward. You have those things to think about going into these meetings. Aaron, I said that Daphne and company would probably arrive in the midst of you all like organizing and plotting the stuff. So either on the Ark or on Kaitain, the Mahdi arrives with an entourage from Arrakis, which is highly unusual and something you didn't perceive as happening as a potentiality. So how do you receive them, or how do you handle this?
I think probably because it's the Mahdi. And he doesn't have standing in Kaitain technically, and having him exposed to that shit might be dangerous.
Yeah.
Plenty of people want him dead, especially with knowing that proposal is on the table of the Fremen being in charge of Arrakis to cut off the head, and that proposal's dead in the water.
Right.
So the Ark is probably where Eloise will, once she learns, oh, okay.
So yeah, this is a unusually tense situation with all of you present. The Mahdi and his Fedaykin fighters come in. Daphne is among them. Varys, Berlat, the spy master, and they look, or I would imagine most of them look pretty fucking pissed. And the whole meeting is a little more than a little tense. But you can begin as you will.
Well, the whole gang's here.
Very dour mood in here.
I have some dire news to deliver to you, dear aunt.
Very well.
A functionary of yours, whose name I do not know, sold my location, my children's location, the Mahdi's location to the Harkonnen.
Really?
I see. Eloise will pull up her data pad and look who runs the local office.
Your old boss.
She'll be terminated.
Literally and figuratively.
Figurative.
Literally and figuratively,
Everything.
yes.
I wasn't going to ask.
Well, on another note, do you think what's the guy's name that's now he's taken over the guild?
He hasn't
Oh,
yet. I haven't abdicated yet because I haven't taken the throne yet. That's
What's
all
his
in the
name?
works
I can't
still.
remember his name.
Edric.
Edric.
Okay, thank you. Do you think Edric would have had something to do with this?
I think his typical move is to look the other way.
Typical.
Good
Yes.
point.
It's extremely typical of him to look the other way and not have a direct hand in anything because he doesn't want his dirty little fish fingers.
So he probably knew about it. He just didn't say shit.
If he knew about it, he's never going to admit to it, and good luck interrogating a navigator.
Good point. That one we're gonna have to do.
I don't believe that Edric has any warm feelings for our family at all,
No.
and I have good reason for that. But
I'll say he's gotten... He got...
all evidence supports a planetary functionary being suborned.
I don't think he's much of a threat to our family anymore. He's finally getting what he wants.
A shame it couldn't have happened sooner.
And the Fremen will get what they want, which is Arrakis.
Eventually. I must say I'm concerned the Mahdi is here with everything going on. Every house is coming to Kayatane. The Sisterhood will be here. The Twi'lexi will be here. Ix will be here. Chom. Everyone. So I guess maybe it's appropriate that you're here, but also extremely dangerous for you.
Isn't it always? Varys says.
You say the Sisterhood will be here, and I am here. You say that Lilaxu will be here, and Merlot is here. You say that Chom will be here. Well, I suppose that's a bit short-sighted that we haven't had an agent from Chom.
We don't need an agent from Chom.
So
we
sure,
have...
The Mahdi is not without allies and supporters.
Of course. I'm just saying there's more people who want him dead than want him alive.
They want him dead on Arrakis as well, as we've learned. I
Well-
trust the Guild can provide adequate security.
For as long as I retain my title, yes.
Now you
Varys,
plan to
paces the-
retire.
The table. It seems like you're holding all the cards. What's going to be the play?
Very well. One moment. Exceed dampener deployed. I'll be serving as regent on the Imperial throne and handing the guild over to Edric.
What?
You heard her.
Congratulations.
You
Regent
trust in
on
that human
behalf of
goldfish?
whom?
Huh? Until a suitable heir or emperor, empress can be found, I will hold it.
Who are the
Outrageous.
candidates?
Obviously, our family as strong candidates.
I kind of vote for the Atreides at the moment.
That's noted.
What happens to the Carinos?
The Emperor will become part of the Landsrat. The Emperor has signed. I show them the signature. The Emperor has agreed to my demands already.
Yeah, what choices did he have?
There's been lots of
That doesn't mean he's going to pay for his crimes.
Are those
No.
like full
I
notes
imagine that will be a concession I have to make, is that he gets away with everything he did.
Yeah, but
We're
that's
okay with
also a
this.
trade-off too, because he'll no longer be in power making those decisions either.
He backed the very people that just tried to kill us,
I never said it was right.
with or without Allfather.
Again, never
I-
said.
Would you burn the entire Imperium to the ground for vengeance?
You're goddamn right I would.
That's not. No, here is vengeance. Here is vengeance. The Emperor retires to a cottage on Ix, and every day he has to look out the same window that his concubine once looked out of, that his son once looked out of, and he looks at the place where his son's ashes were scattered because of the politics that he engendered and fostered and encouraged.
I like that.
I think this is the first time Varys has seen Amira since Ix, speaking of. What the fuck is she doing here?
No. You're operating under the guild peace right now, so no.
Guild peace. Don't give me that bullshit. The guild is no longer neutral, Eloise. You said this. You said those same words.
That's
to me.
one of the concessions I may have already made, is that we return neutrality.
Oh.
I
He
had to
loo-
give
he
my own
looks-
assurances to take the throne.
He looks at Amira and he asks her, "Was it worth it? What you did?"
I mean, I'm not playing Amira. I'm very focused on Daphne, so I feel like this is up to Eric or Aaron.
I imagine Amira is just stoic in the face of such obvious hostility.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yes.
a little bit of a glare.
Like, Eloise just, like, kind of puts a hand, like, to, like, keep Amir from doing anything fucking rash.
Fuck.
Because,
Yeah, he's got dagger eyes for Amira because the only thing on his mind right now is Massam is dead, and she had a hand in it, and all these other people are dead, and they almost died just now because of the Harkonnens, which wouldn't be anywhere near Arrakis if it wasn't for the Emperor, who apparently is going to get off scot-free, and he thinks that's absolute bullshit, and he's not shy about letting you know.
What other punishment is open to us? Will we execute an old man? He's been
Like I said, she holds all the cards. But this is the decision that was made instead.
I hold all the cards because of Amir, for the record. She risked herself to go into the Black Archive.
I don't really care about Amira. I'm giving you a lot by letting her stay in my eye line. Yes, and you hold all the cards, which is another reason why she's staying in my eye line. But, and she'll turn to Varys. What would you prefer to happen to the Emperor? To push him out an airlock? A public execution?
He ponders it like, wow. He's like, I understand what you're saying. Kyra would not have wanted this.
I want him to live in the hut that Kyra and Masson lived in for the rest of his days. I want him to know every day what he lost, to look on the ridge where we scattered Masum's ashes, to know it's his fault.
And if you want to put Masum's death on anyone's shoulders, I'm the one who'd told her where to find the person who tortured me.
You can put it on my shoulders too, because I was the one that kind of encouraged him going that day.
Or maybe Elias
That's
Sanders
my
as well, for
point.
falling to the voice and
That's
letting
my
Masum...
point. I let him come off the Ark. If I had kept him safe on the Ark, he would still be alive. This is shared burden, shared responsibility. But it is his father who built the system, who sustained the system.
And what are we going to do with that system? We're going to prop it up?
Well,
We're going to give it a makeover?
Well, considering that we just
That's-
disposed the Emperor, we can
that's
probably
up
change
to
it.
Eloise. Because Eloise, I suppose, is the incoming Empress Regent.
Yes.
Eloise, what are your plans for the Imperium?
We'll be adding 2 Pile to the Landsrad, for starters. House Atreides and House Cheshire will be reinstated.
Does Tupile want to be involved in Imperial politics?
As far as Archibald and Nessa have told me, yes,
Here's the thing.
they want agency. It's what they've always wanted.
Yes, but we don't exactly want to be part of the Landsrod.
Well, then, I don't know how much agency you'll have then.
Agency in the structure of the Falfreligus system. Yes.
All right, Eloise. You cannot be regent without an heir.
I have an heir
Who is your heir?
on Twilaxu.
Then you are not Empress Regent, you are Empress.
I've agreed to step down, so I am regent.
And what if the Tlilaxu decide to keep the heir?
They will get their concessions from me for the heir, is what they'll do. That is the smart move. And if you're asking me to burn down the Imperium while we have thinking machines on the horizon, what a foolish notion, brother. If I had the option, if there wasn't thinking machines at our doorstep, maybe. But we need to keep the Imperium alive to fight.
He kind of just nods. Takes a breath, socks away, stares at the wall.
Everyone here needs to kind of think about this change in authority is basically in a way a new start. We're restarting the system, and we can change things that we didn't have the power to change before.
Yes, I understand that. I'm asking how they will be changed.
What are your demands then? Or I wouldn't say demands, but suggestions or whatever.
I want an inheritance for my children.
Your children are possible people to take the throne.
Do you even want the throne?
I'm hesitant to give it to you, niece, only because of your pacifist stance, and we don't need pacifism right now.
I was just attacked by Harkonnen.
I've been made aware of that, yes.
I would have slit their throats to protect my children and not have felt bad about it. My pacifism is because I recognize, after undergoing the spice agony, after receiving 100 generations, I see how the decisions we make right now in this room, in this hour, our children will pay for it, as they've always paid, as I paid for Adelaide's decisions, as you paid for Ferdinand's decisions.
Yes.
That's what makes you even more valuable too. You can give us a head sight in that.
I will raise my children as best I can. I will educate them, I will prepare them. And I will give them the choice. They take it or they don't.
In terms of House Cheshire, Daphne, what's your plans for that?
What are my plans for House Cheshire? I want to reclaim it.
It's yours.
Thank you. There is another potential heir. Zoshir, you have a child on the way.
Eloise raises an eyebrow.
Serious? Oh, that's gonna make rise of cream in her pants. Sorry.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
It can't not be discussed.
A child?
Does that mean I'm expecting another niece or nephew?
Really?
No.
Look-
No.
I
Mother
see.
is not me.
I see.
Oh,
Eloise has a very thin smile.
The
Ryza
mother,
just kind of like,
the
you
mother
know,
Sheer
is
dies.
a trained Bene Gesserit.
Archibald's like,
I
okay.
feel that should explain everything.
Yes, it does explain a lot.
I imagine Ryza, if present, would introduce herself in a somewhat cordial fashion.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
I don't think that's a good option, only because, at least until they accept the Mahdi, if that even happens, I can't guarantee that. There's only so much power I can wield, and I don't.
I just wanted to make you aware. of
It's good to
another
know.
pawn on the board.
Yes, another sisterhood pawn.
So here's a question: Do we know about his heritage, Zoshir's heritage?
I think it is known at this point, yeah?
Yeah, if you
Or
have,
at least rumors are known.
You've already heard the
So-
rumors because Ryza helped spread them.
Sure did.
I would say
Oops.
after that, I would say I don't necessarily think that's a good idea just because he's Harkonnen. And right now, the Harkonnen house isn't exactly liked by most of the lands. Right?
It is
Nadim, you're no longer the only Harkonnen in the room.
Zoshir
Congratulations.
is not Harkonnen. Zoshir is Fremen.
I'm sure I understand that.
I may have already sold a bill of goods that he is of House Harkonnen. Nadim, I
Yes.
don't. From what I understand, you probably don't want your house.
Well, it's still intact at the moment.
Only Fade Rotha lives between you two. Well, before you two are in line as head of
Feyre
house.
will not live for much longer.
Exactly. So, we're talking to one of two heirs to House Harkonnen. Currently.
Mm-hmm.
Varys is like, I suppose the question is, do they want it? Either one of them.
Zoshir. I have put up with quite a lot from you recently. I think you would agree, yes?
Eloise just sits back and sips her tea, her spiced tea, like,
Got some popcorn out.
Out of character, I lost track of that conversation. What is he agreeing to?
So, they're talking about who will inherit House Harkonnen.
Yes.
And Daphne's been like, you put me through some bullshit, right?
Yes. Yes. So sure would certainly agree with Daphne.
If you become head of House Harkonnen, I will divorce you.
I want nothing to do with House Harkonnen.
Good.
Nadim?
Well, certainly, but Fade will have to die. And,
Of course. No, that's a given, Nadim. I'll
yes.
let you do that yourself.
And your Mahdi will have to renounce all claims.
Eloise turns to Zoshir. Are those amenable terms?
Including the name. I don't want him running around calling himself a Harkonnen and not being dead.
He's not Harkonnen, he is Fremen.
Oh, you just called him Harkonnen.
No, I made my stance clear. And we are now at an accord and we remain married. Moving on.
Eloise pulls out she's just like while it's been going on scribbling form and slides it to Zoshir. In writing, please.
In writing, I no longer wish to be a Harkonnen.
Sign it.
Scribble.
Disavow your lineage.
It's done.
Wow. Feel like he did that against his will.
I don't have
Almost
time to be
certainly
nice.
Not.
No. Because I know who Zoshir is.
Of course.
So unless there's anything else you want to discuss, you can proceed to butt heads with the factions. We're awaiting Eloise and her entourage on Kaitane to go over the finer details of this transitionary period that is taking place within the Imperium. Is there anything else anybody wants to add? Any other additional questions?
So I do have a question.
Mhm.
This is out of character. In terms of house dealings between like other places and shit, like, never mind. I don't know. This seems like a stupid question. Never mind.
You could message me in the Discord.
Yeah, I'll message you.
So you have these different things that you want to demand. Obviously, you're going to get pushback from the Landsred and the Sisterhood, depending on their disposition. You're going to get a up or down or no modification to the difficulty involved. Okay. I'm just gonna say that the difficulty is going to be 5 for each one of these big things that you want. You want reinstating of House Cheshire, 5 difficulty. House Atreides, 5 difficulty. Amnesty for Two-Pile, absolutely 5 difficulty. The Fremen control of Arrakis, do I need to say anything else? You know, those are big asks.
Ooh.
Yeah.
5 difficulty?
You could, of course, that difficulty is reduced depending on your relationship with the faction that is potentially contesting those asks. You need to assign somebody to be the lead negotiator for a particular demand, and then anyone in addition to that who's going to be assisting in that effort to achieve those successes. So, for example, let's say you say, for the purposes of Amnesty for Two-Pile, let's say you put Anessa and Archibald as the lead and as the assist. Who's going to say no to that? Well, the Landsred, clearly, right? They don't have a representative, but I'm going to roll dice, and they probably have an something in the form of an asset. Either the convention, and like long-standing tradition, whatever it is, and I will put that down here. Like in this particular case, I'm going to reveal that it's the forms must be obeyed. They'll put this forward, right? Here. And what that means is you have your difficulty just went up from whatever it is. In this particular case, they're unfriendly. Okay, unfriendly means that the difficulty is already at +1, which means that if you want to reduce that by any amount, you're going to want to use the Black Archive as your asset. See where I'm going with this? And that can kind of reduce it back down, and then they roll and try to achieve those successes. If you fail, the demand fails. If you succeed, it goes through.
Point.
What's that?
I shouldn't have used my determination point.
So.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is where you want to use your determination point for sure.
I mean, how long do we anticipate this scene going? Because.
Yeah, I know it's getting close to the end here. It just depends on how well you roll. It doesn't. I mean, it's depends on how many demands you have. Currently, you only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can let some of those go. Like for instance, you can let go of the idea of reinstating House Atreides and that have it work itself out.
That is the first one to go. I'm just going to say it is the first one to go.
Yeah.
Right, so
I don't see any Atreides here.
Daphne.
The team's not wrong. The team is not wrong.
Daphne is going to. She's going to champion reinstating House Cheshire. If no PC wants to support that, then she'll bring Varys with her.
Okay.
So.
Obviously, Archie would want to do Two-Pile. And
Okay.
I'm sure Anessa would most likely be with me.
All right. So for House Cheshire to be reinstated, that's going to be difficulty 5. That's going to be unfriendly with the Landsrad, which means it's going to be 5 difficulties the highest. If you want to bring that down, you'd have to employ something like the Black Archive or create some other asset for that scene to run it.
Uh,
You're free, of course, to use your determination point to get the automatic 2 successes and so on. And you have
Yeah.
5 out of 6 momentum right now, so like. But this is where you have to pick your battle, right? You have to know like who it is that you want to put forward onto that stage to make the case.
Yeah, well, so Daphne will go forward to make the case about my house was clearly never a traitor,
Hmm.
and I have been essentially supporting the Imperium as best I can. This should always have been mine. It should be my children's.
Yeah. You
It's
see
the Emperor's basically being petty, who took it away
Mhm.
from us, and he's no longer Emperor. So can I have it back, please? Thank you.
Yeah. So go ahead and how much momentum, if any, do you want to spend for this?
All right. Well, I'm gonna use understand because I assume that out of social awareness, house politics, Canley, and Fremen, one of them
Yes, you can use the
applies.
focus from that, but it's going to
Okay.
be primarily your It's going to be a communication roll, but you can use
Okay.
your focus. Go ahead and roll when you're ready. Let me know how many dice you want to roll.
All right. Communicate. Okay.
You need 5 unless you want to play Black Archive or unless you want to spend momentum.
I'm gonna use momentum because I feel like the black archive is. What other assets do we have other than the archive? Or can we use
You
them
could use it.
multiple
You could
times?
use it like 5 times. So.
Oh,
Mhm.
Could I also
well, then I
create
will use
another
the
asset?
black archive.
What's that? Okay. So put that forward. They're like State the House Cheshire. Yeah, they're gonna hold back on the. They're gonna leave their play for later on. But yeah, go ahead and roll. You're gonna spend how much momentum?
How much do we have?
5.
I will spend enough to get 4 dice.
So you want to leave 2 momentum. Okay, go ahead, roll.
Oh, there you
wow.
go. 2,
Oh,
4, 6.
fuck!
You didn't even
Oh.
need Varys.
Oh, you're
did it
welcome,
with
babies.
6.
I got your inheritance back.
You get a momentum back for that. So now you're at 3. Okay, who's next? You have the reinstatement of House Cheshire. Long live House Cheshire.
Ugh.
Amnesty for 2 pile?
Sure.
That's you, right?
Yep, that's me and Anessa.
Anessa can assist. See, she has communication of 5. How about what you have too?
Let me see.
This is a big ass, so it is.
I have 6.
You have 6. Okay. So that you definitely should be the lead. Are you gonna play the Black Archive, or are you gonna leave it for everybody else? There's like 4 still.
Okay. So there's 4. We got.
Unless there's new demands that are gonna get brought up. No?
So
Okay.
here's a question. Well, no, here's a question. If I brought up a demand of some sort of, I guess, trade between 2 pile and the Landsrod, would that be a demand?
A truce between the Landsred and what else?
A trade, like a trade pact of some sort.
You could try. You can try to do that.
I won't really say trade pact, but like help rebuilding. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're going to negotiate something like that. You're going to need at least 2 successes or higher to prepare for that, to create that trait.
Okay.
That'll knock down your difficulty from 5 to 4.
Oh, so you're planning that as a trait for me? Got you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I would do that. I got a couple more traits. Do you want me to go through them?
Well, in this particular case, you're not a negotiator, so it probably wouldn't benefit you. None of
Okay.
your traits, I don't think, would benefit you in this particular case. And Inessa doesn't have any either that would help.
Gotcha. Okay.
She's not a communicator; she's a warrior. But yeah, she will roll and try to back you up here. Roll and communicate. This is going to be Faith. 1 die. No focus. She has given you a success. You need
Okay.
4 more. You can use a point of determination if you wish. That means you roll 1 less die.
Okay, so I
Wanna
am
spend
going to
momentum.
use the Black Archive.
Okay, so you're
Card.
like, I know, you kind of you kind of subtly imply that these houses that are, trying to puff up their chests and say, oh, the forms must be obeyed. The exiles remain on Tupa. We can't integrate them into the Imperium. You gently remind them that you know things about their houses that would hurt them if
And the way
they
I
came
would
to light.
kind of tie that in, I'm going to say that a lot of the houses on Two Pile were formerly wronged. A lot of those forms
Yeah,
are probably
they kind of look
wrong.
at you when you say that, like, oh shit. Yeah, you get the point across. Did you want to spend momentum for additional dice on this?
Sure. Why the fuck not?
How many?
Just one.
Just 1? Okay, so you're down to 2 momentum. And yeah, go ahead and roll. You need 4 now.
Oh,
You have 1, so you need 3 successes.
this is definitely a justice thing. I will find a new
Oh,
one.
are you spending a point of determination?
I already spent it.
Oh, okay. So then you're rolling 2 dice, 2 successes, 3.
Well, no,
you need 1 more.
I gave you momentum.
You mean threat?
Momentum for another die.
Yeah. So you roll. So when you're rolling 3 dice, right? But when you spend a point of determination, one of those dice automatically turns to a 1
Oh.
before you roll. So you're rolling 2 dice, and you just need 1 more success.
Okay, now I see.
Go for it. You're in good hands, I think. Unless you bomb the roll.
So, please, I'm gonna have a Benny at standby. I got
You did it.
2.
So you actually get 1 back.
Okay.
I knew this was going to be easy for you, I'm sure. Let's see. All right. They're like, we will agree to reinstate House Atreides and move and consider amnesty for the exiles in Tupa, but we will not with the Atreides. Okay. So, that's you guys. We have Fremen control of Arrakis. Who wants to speak for the Fremen on Arrakis
It
here?
me.
Oh, you. Okay then.
Am I able to help him?
No.
All right.
Someone
in
else
that
will need to
case,
assist.
I'm gonna catch Amira's eye.
Oh, there's also Ryza.
Yep. And Merlot.
Merlot or
You'd be
Ryza.
one too.
No, all right. I was gonna try and catch Amira's eye and be like, "You fucking owe me," but no, if Ryza's here, it should be Ryza. I hate this.
You can play Ryza if you like. Roll for her. Aaron. Just find
Oh,
the sheet
sure.
here real quick. Let me just copy and paste it.
This is communicate.
Yeah.
Or communicate real bad.
Oh no.
So roll 1 die or spend a determination point if you so desire. This is a big deal. So
Oh yeah,
See if we do
I'll
that.
just spend Rise Determination point for 2. Yeah,
for
fuck
2,
that.
you got it. Oh, sorry, no, I'm sorry. You can't spend determination points when you're
Okay.
assisting. My bad.
All right,
Go ahead and
fair
roll.
enough. All right, back to rolling.
Forgot about that.
Oh, do we? We don't have any more momentum.
There's
do
your
we?
1.
You got success. So difficult. This is 5 difficulty. Okay.
Shit.
The people who are going to be opposed to this, surprise, surprise, is the guild itself. However, because they're neutral, they don't modify the difficulty at all. But they are nonetheless putting this forward with their representative here. Go ahead and roll communicate. Actually, before you roll, consider you have bennies, but you also have 3 momentum, which you could spend to roll a total of 4 dice.
Could I could I lend my influence in the guild to lower the as an asset here?
Your influence of the guild.
Yeah.
How
I mean,
so?
grant I've stepped down, but I still have all the inroads I've laid, and like Edric owes me. I gave
Oh
him what he
yeah,
fuck. Yeah.
4 to difficulty then.
Okay. There
Okay.
you go.
So in that case, does anyone mind if I spend momentum?
Oh,
Go ahead.
mine's this is for the.
Don't
this
forget
is
you
for
got
the-
your
this is
Black
for
Archive
the
card.
biggest
Don't.
cookie there is. Yeah. So you're gonna spend
Biggest
all of it
cookie.
and roll 4.
Yes, please.
Hey. Roll momentum.
Okay.
Maybe
Be
four
nice, roll
dice.
20.
Did you want to spend a determination point?
Yes, why not?
Yeah, as long as it coincides with the drive on your character, consider given the circumstances,
Duty, all for the good of the siege.
which is dead, which has been destroyed.
No. Okay,
Twice.
faith. Faith, then. Arrakis is sacred, Shai-Hulud is the most sacred of all things.
Okay, so yeah, you bring your faith into it, and you spend the point of determination, so that gives you 2, which means you roll 3 dice instead of 4. But you have 3 successes towards the 4. You just need 1 more success.
Dre also gave us another Benny.
Oh dang! There go the bennies. It's rain bennies.
I think I got it. I hope
Okay.
I got it.
With an extra, so you get the okay, and that 15 does not count as a complication, so you're good. From the control of Arrakis,
See,
secured.
fuck.
Yeah.
Drea,
Okay.
you're a saint.
Didn't even need it though in this case. All right, so
She's still a saint, quiet you.
now down to the brass tacks. This is the big one. Guild HQ relocation to Jabberwock. Now that House Cheshire has been reinstated, that means you will be the richest or the greatest house in the Imperium. If this goes through,
I'll hop on this one.
I figured you would. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you go. Is anybody who assisting?
I actually probably would do that as well because I'm pretty sure my communicate's good.
Oh, but you've already done a thing.
Oh wait, we can't do 2?
No, at this point, then I will look at a mirror and be like, "You fucking owe me."
Yeah, get your ass up there.
Oh. Yeah, I'll just take Amira, of course. We do
Okay.
everything together.
Sure. All right.
I mean, this is where we're retiring, so she has a dog in this fight.
makes sense. Let's see. Communicate is not great. Rolling with faith on this one. She's gonna go roll 1 die. No focus. Here we go. Nope. Bad. You want to use a Benny to re-roll that.
I'd recommend it.
I mean, I'm confident of my abilities, to be honest.
Okay. Go for it. I'm assuming you're gonna want to use the spice talent to get an automatic 2 successes.
That is a thing I will be doing. Yes.
Black market card.
So that's just 1 die that you're rolling, unless you want to spend 1 or give me more threat in addition to roll additional dice.
Oh, that'll push you over 20.
Yeah,
I will spend a momentum and I'll use one of my assets to lower the difficulty.
Okay. The guild it will. Hold on. The Sisterhood will object, and they'll very subtly imply that they have your uncle's child.
Okay. So yeah, spice talent for 2, and I'm rolling 2 dice. Okay, we can do this. I think the pitch here, just so I can use deceit as a focus, is that the truth is that I'm heralded as the mother of orphans there. That planet loves me.
Yeah.
That's the truth angle. The deception is like that planet's so irradiated, no one would want it anyway. Why are you fighting me on this?
That's a good play. That's a good play.
Right.
Yeah.
So 2 dice. Everything I'm doing is justice forever. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and Benny the shit out of that 20.
Yeah, I would too.
Smart.
I might just re-roll the whole thing, to be honest. To try to.
2, 3.
That means I have to get a 2 on the second dice, or I could try to fish for extra. I don't know.
You got
I'm gonna-
determination point. Remember that.
With a
I already
target of-
used my spice talent for the 2 successes.
With a target of 16, roll a reroll seems like the better option.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could use the spice talent to get the 2 determination.
Which I already did,
Like
yeah.
determination thing, and then you actually use determination to
Oh.
just roll after the fact.
I'll use the Benny. We have 4, I think, so I'll just use a Benny and keep my determination points for
Okay.
another thing I'm
One
going to do.
left. I still have my malevolence.
There it
Oh,
is.
so there you go.
4. Okay, and what do you need? Do you need?
I had 6. That's 6 total for me, so that's 2 over.
Fuck. Okay, so you got 2 momentum back. Very good. Okay, secured. Very good.
There is one last bit of fucker I want to do. That's not necessarily a resolution.
I kind of figured there would be. Yeah. What is it?
So in the document she gave to the Emperor to sign, the words were she used suitable heir. So I want there to be a clause buried in all of the legalese that if a suitable heir is not found, it just defaults back to Eloise until a suitable heir can be found. Suitable heir.
Now that is deceitful as fuck. So
It sure
you're
is.
gonna you're gonna use your focus on that, but this will be an understand roll.
Does prescience apply?
No.
Data analysis?
No, not for this.
Okay. What am I looking for on
What-
this?
What are you asking for?
A clause, hidden clause.
A hidden clause in the contract of her regency.
They,
What's the target number before I decide what I'm doing?
Ooh, well, who's gonna fight you on this? I guess is the question. This is for the regents. This is for like the throne.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Carinos would probably push back on that. The
Daphne
Sisterhood
might-
would definitely push back
well,
on that.
so I'm sorry. What's the clause?
The clause is that if a suitable heir is not found, and suitable heir is not a like defined term, also, so that's another bit. But that's just fuckery that was in from the get go.
Sure.
But so if there's not a suitable heir found, it defaults to Eloise.
Sneaky.
I got Cheshire back. I'm not gonna fight you on that one.
Fair enough.
He's already lost.
Kinda don't want my
Damn.
children on the throne anyway.
Just give me a.
This
4
is
or
honestly,
higher.
this is not as sneaky as it sounds. She just doesn't want it to end up in Carino's hands again, because the
Right,
Landsrat
right,
will
right.
get to vote on a suitable heir, and it's like, no, a Carino is not a suitable fucking heir. Hell no.
Fair enough. Just give me a 4 to kind of bypass all the legal scrutiny that would be coming your way.
All right, I will. How much momentum do you
Give you so
have?
much.
I think Ambrose had to restart camera.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm doing producer things right now.
Sorry,
no,
All right,
you're good.
I hit the
so
wrong button.
I'm gonna spend a determination point
Okay.
and then spend a momentum for 2 dice still.
Okay, very good. You got it. Go ahead and roll.
There's my 4.
You got it. You got it. And wow, impressive. Okay, so yeah, you managed to weave your deceit through into the document, into the contract. Not even the guild could sniff that one out. So, not even their auditors. So yeah, you successfully managed to achieve the vast majority of your demands. Unless there were something else, you successfully changed the Imperium, not through warfare or any such thing like that. I guess the question now is, while these proceedings have been going on, a lot of delegates and envoys from different houses across the Imperium have been gathered here, and one of them in particular has been very quiet and sort of weaving their way through the crowd. It's not Allfather. Allfather's elsewhere. It's a different kind of snake, though. And when they see everything happening and all, the council kind of like convening, like, okay, I guess this is what it is now. They step forward and they say, if House Cheshire has been reinstated, then I invoke Canley. And of course, when they pull back the hood, it's Fade Routha.
Oh.
And he points his blade at Daphne. Choose your champion now.
For what stakes?
Everyone looks at Nadim and Lysander.
What are we fighting over?
Varys. What do you think? He says. The guild is no longer neutral, clearly. Why should I be neutral? You've attempted to reinstate House Atreides when they clearly lost in Canley. So I invoke it on you, on your whole house.
What ill have I done you?
You know what you've done.
I don't. Tell me. Tell the Landsred. Let them bear witness.
They killed my dear brother, he says, addressing the crowd, and there's like jeers, boos, and stuff like that. Like, good fucking riddance to that asshole, you know? And
Ravan?
he's like, I am owed a blood debt, and I intend to collect today.
You should take it up with whoever built the ornithopters.
Oh, I
Whoever
believe
built
that
the
would be you.
ornithopters that crashed upon him. They were not Cheshire model, I assure you.
I have proof that says otherwise. Use their own equipment against us. The forms, as they say, must be obeyed. Canley is still in effect, then I claim it.
You're not a
Who
head
will
of your
face me?
household.
I am now.
Well, this seems as though something you and Nadim Harkonnen should settle first, because I was under the impression he was head of your house.
He squints.
Was it
Nadim?
not? Was it not?
The human calculator my mentat
Vladimir,
disposed
it's
of?
not Baron Vladimir Harkonnen, leader of your house. No.
No, the
announce
Baron
it.
is dead.
Ah.
And he kind of brings, his aides to provide proof of the Baron's demise. And there are oohs and ahs and gasps from the gallery.
I feel at
He
this
stands for,
point
will no
it's
one
when-
stand forth
I feel
to
at this
protect the
point-
damsel?
Well, no. Because it is not confirmed who is head of your household. Is it you or is it Nadim? Settle
Mother
that
Superior,
first.
steps forward and it's like, but she says with hesitation, she's like, the boy is not wrong. The Baron lays dead, and the reports from Arrakis are true. That Raban is similarly deceased. Unless someone else is here to claim otherwise. That leaves Fade Routha in charge of House Harkonnen. He's free to choose to invoke Canley as he wishes.
I look to Nadim.
Time to make decisions.
I mean, he's correct. He's still alive. So unless there's some ruling that I'm unaware of from a higher power that says he is not in charge of House Harkonnen, then he is correct. He is next in line.
We are before the Landsred. Make your case.
You could accept the challenge as a champion for Lady Daphne.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No.
That is, if you want to. If you fail, however, the consequences are clear.
Well, I mean, she hasn't accepted the challenge yet, so that's kind
True.
of it puts me in an odd position.
'Cause I'm calling into dispute if Fade Routha
Yeah.
has the right to do so. Because
Right.
maybe Nadim is the true heir.
Well, no, I'm not.
I mean, but you can say
he's a
you
li-
are. You can say you are.
Well, yeah, but everybody knows who my dad is. It's not Baron Harkonnen, so I have no standing to claim it.
Your kind has been a pestilence on my planet for too long. I'll put you out of your misery.
Finally! Someone has guts, he says. He takes out his 2 blades. Defend yourself, Fremen scum.
Since I've been around these people for so long, would I have picked up their like secret hand language or whatever, or anything like that?
Absolutely.
Eye language.
Battle language, tactics,
Okay.
etc. Yeah.
Okay, so I wish when I go to stand with everybody else, I tell Zoshir all of Fade's weaknesses with the battle language.
You tell him all his little tricks, like how he leads with one hand, because the poison is not in that hand; it's in the other, and how it's like a clever trick that
Right.
he uses. As
Yeah,
part of his
exactly. He keeps the poison close,
and he has a hidden.
and he has a hidden
Like
blade
flip
in
dart,
His, in it.
yeah.
He's got the hidden dart in his suit. Yeah.
Yep.
He's a real
And
piece
so-
of shit.
He tells you all the the tips and tricks that this duelist,
Mhm.
has, and so you square off, and the entire Landsrat is witness to all of this, and they give you space within on the floor of the Landsrat assembly building to duel each other. It's late, so we're not going to go through the whole dueling thing, but what's going on? Did we
No,
miss
that
it?
was me.
Oh, sorry.
That was me going, ah!
Gotcha. But I'm just gonna roll for battle for him, and you're gonna roll for battle for you. Yeah, I'm gonna do that here in a second. Let me see. He's gonna do this for. He's gonna set the difficulty. Well, actually, it largely depends on which one of you wants to spend momentum to go first. I have 20 threat, so.
You can keep your 20 threat.
Sure.
I'm
Also-
not gonna give you any more threat.
Sure, okay. So he'll go first then, since he initiated the challenge. And he's going to cite Faith. He's going to spend momentum, and he's going to spend a lot of it. He's going to spend He's going to spend 6 to give him 5 dice to roll, which means I'm going to be at 13th threat, and he's going to roll 5 dice against you. You do not want to get hit with this.
Oh, Jesus.
There you go.
The fuck?
That's 8. Holy hell.
What the actual fuck?
2, 4, 6, 8. Jesus.
So.
Why?
Eric, I have a very important
Why?
question.
Oh, I'm gonna be an asshole. Hold on a second. Fade Rather's an asshole. I'm gonna spend malevolence. Thank you,
Oh,
Alisai.
God.
So re-roll that 20 and see if.
Oh,
There it
Jesus.
What
Eric,
the
why?
fuck?
No, Ted.
Erica, why?
This is the big fight at the end of the story.
I guess so. Fuck.
So I'll tell you this. You have to meet or exceed that threshold, right? You're in a duel with this guy, so you're exchanging blows back and forth. That is the best roll he's ever gonna get. So you can make a roll. Let's say you get 3. If you fail, it adds to the 10, but you take damage in the process. You take too much damage, he gets you. If you meet or exceed that, without having to roll too many times, complications, etc., then you successfully dispatch him, and you don't die.
Since it is the last battle,
Burn through
Yes.
all the benevolences.
can I use
Yep.
foresight here?
May, yes.
I'd love to.
Okay. Well, let me remind myself what the hell that does. It requires you to consume 2 spice assets. At the beginning of the scene, you may ask the game master 2 questions about the nature of the scene. Go ahead with your questions.
I'm gonna do the second part actually, where I twist it.
Okay.
Let me reread it myself. Actually, sorry.
First is the fat line. First you do a really fat line.
Big fat line, the fattest line.
The fattest,
It's just a little
brownest,
bump. Just a little bump.
or you
brownest
choose
line
to
of spice.
use or alter one of the defining attributes of the scene. Okay. I'm going to give Fade Rafa, like, he probably already has this. I'm going to, like, twist fate that a Bene Gesserit has, like, given their own vision of what's going to play out, and so Fade Rafa's on a script. Like, his fight is scripted for himself because he's been told this information. That's the twist I'd like to add.
So that will effectively reduce, we'll say, I guess, the necessary threshold to meet to defeat him. So we'll say that counts as 1. So that's a 9 you have to meet or exceed. What about
Good
the
luck.
other question? You had two questions?
The other question, I suppose, is there any, when watching this scene play out, is there any interference from the sidelines? Is there going to be any, rather?
No.
Okay. I'm good.
This is for Arrakis, right? Like, or in this case, you're defending the honor of Lady Daphne, your wife. So yeah, this is a big deal.
This is the ending of the Dune book.
Precisely.
Oh, no pressure.
Yeah,
We're fine.
none at all. So I spent my threat, I re-rolled, used my malevolence, and now it's your turn.
Can
Yes.
I interfere in that case? Because we've tell Zoshir this info.
Well, I guess you could, and that would make your previous question also correct because you wouldn't be able to foresee yourself interfering.
Yes, that's true. I'm trying to help Zoshir.
What?
How?
Does Zoshir know eye language or no?
I'm gonna say no.
Oh, then never mind. You're on your own, buddy.
I taught him
Varys,
Kana
yes.
Bindu, but not eye
Sure,
language.
no.
Sorry, bud. You're on your own.
How fast can I go, Eric?
Not fast enough to fight Rautha for Zoshir.
Well, no, like for my ability, am I fast enough to be like
Not anyone
Quicksilver,
knows.
where he can just do things and like?
Yes, like that fast.
Okay.
But like not to the point where you're invisible, right? Like people can still see you doing whatever.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then the answer to my question would be yes.
Huh. Okay then. So,
Okay.
how many dice do you want to roll here, Ambrose?
I want to roll all the dice. Okay.
Well, right now you can only roll an additional third die, unless you want to pay me some threat to roll additional.
Determination point.
If you want to roll all the dice, you need 6, and right now you have access to 1 momentum. So you would need to pay me 5 threat in addition to the momentum to roll all 5 dice.
Okay, fine. I'll do it.
Yeah, that's.
Sell my soul. So that's
Okay.
5 dice total.
5 dice total. Also, before you roll, did you want to spend a determination point, or did you want to save it?
Didn't I already?
I'm not sure if you did or not. You haven't rolled yet, but I don't recall you saying that you would or not.
If you have unquestionable loyalty, you get a bonus determination you can spend in service to your house.
I'll do it.
Okay, so that means you're rolling 4 dice, and you automatically get 2 successes for the one that you spend a determination point on. Good luck.
Thanks, I'm gonna need it.
Crazy ass roll. God.
Ass roll. Oh!
Wow.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh,
Six.
jeez.
Okay.
Cool.
Difference is there? Okay, so you need 9. You got 6.
You got 8.
Oh, sorry, you're right.
Yep, 8.
Yes.
That's nice.
So 8 out of 9.
Freya gave another benevolence.
1
by the way.
damage, which translates to 2 damage. So he in the exchange, like he comes at you and he does a twist, and you were expecting that because of Nadim's assistance in that regard prior to the fight. So you back away and you duck just in time. The blades come close to you, and you come underneath the stab, and you scar his face. Kind of backs off, and I think you got it. You said another benevolence, so you got 2 bennies.
Yes, indeed.
He's like, he spits his blood on the floor. You only get that lucky once, he says, and he kind of moves in for the kill. I will roll 1 last time and spend the 6, so I have 12 threat, and come on, where's Fade?
Boy.
Let's see here.
Kind of poetic that I'm stuck using faith instead of duty.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll battle. This is going to be power. He's gonna roll 5 dice again like before. Focus. Okay.
Oh.
6.
Hey, it's better than 9.
Yeah. You've taken. He manages to catch you with one of the non-poison blade as you pass through, and slices him in the face. He's getting ready to use that dart. Go ahead and roll. Or how many dice do you want to pay for in this particular case?
I want to roll all the dice.
5 thread it is.
We do have bennies, so I don't know.
You do have Benny, so you could re-roll.
Okay.
You got this.
You got this. Go ahead and
I
roll.
was-
You got roll 5 dice.
Definitely not
You have
actually
another
sweating.
determination point, I believe you had. 5.
Benny.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to Benny those
Oh
last.
yeah, Benny that 18
Yes.
and 19.
Okay, so re-roll those. You're down to 1 Benny left. That hits.
That's
That
3.
hits. You got him. Yeah.
Boom.
So in one of those situations, he tries to get in close, and he kind of leans up. He clashes blades with you. He's not using a shield because it would be ungentlemanlike to do so with somebody who doesn't have one, right? So he gets in close, and
gentleman?
he uses. It's not, but you know, he's still cheating.
He's
That-
putting on a
it's kind of-
performance also for the Lansrod.
Precisely.
Oh, fair enough.
He throws. He kind of tries to galvanize the crowd behind him, and he gets in close to you. He grinds the blade up close to yours, and he's like, "I'm gonna make your wife my personal slave when this is all over," he says. And then he kind of like leans in close, and he tries to get a rise out of you. And when you try to like push off of him, that's the opportunity he uses to try to flip the dart and like move in and and go in for the kill. You move with him, and you kind of like you use that momentum to grapple him and push him and trip him over your leg. He's too nimble. He's too fast. He kind of comes to a slide, and he brings up his 2 blades. He flips the reverse grip on one. He goes for your leg. You pull up your leg, and you come down with your blade. He blocks it, and that's when you strike him right across the face with your free hand. And you bring up the blade, reverse grip, and drive it right into his head. When he goes, ugh! And that's the moment that's the chance that you get, and you bring it home. And everyone watches as the Fremen Mahdi makes does away with the last Harkonnen, the last Harkonnen heir. He falls to the ground, gurgling blood, falls over dead. And it becomes clear to everyone present that the guild, the Fremen are now in control of their own destiny on Arrakis, and that now the House Carino has been essentially dissolved. There's new management of the Imperium.
Daphne will just say, "Is there anyone else who wishes to challenge House Cheshire?" No?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Amazing.
By
Yeah,
all means, Daphne.
and that kind of marks the end as everyone's like as the assembly like adjourns for the day, and like they clean up the body and everything. It's kind of set in stone now that this is the new Imperium going forward, an Imperium that you helped to shape and that you brought in with your actions, with your conspiring when you're plotting, and thus our tale comes to an end. Because as the author of the story once said, or as the old Arrakis saying goes, Arrakis teaches the attitude of the knife, chopping off what's incomplete and saying, "Now it's complete because it's ended here." From the collected sayings of Muad'Dib by the Princess Irulan. And that's where we'll stop. Thank you all for watching us, and thank you all here for playing in our game. It's been an absolute pleasure and a privilege to run for all of you. We will be returning potentially next week to do the rap party. So you can feel free to write your questions now. So the next week you can ask away any questions you have about the game or anything like that. And yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Let's just go one more around the virtual tabletop here to reintroduce everybody before we sign off for the evening. Starting with Ambrose.
Oh my God. Holy shit. I feel like part of my life has ended with this storyline.
Okay.
You can find me here for the rap party, and then here for whatever adventure comes next, which rumor has it is Blade Runner.
Yeah. Looking forward to that. Aaron.
Uh, Hi, I am Aaron. I played the kind of new Empress.
Long may she reign, right?
Long may she reign. You can next find me. I'll have probably a public access recording going up on Wednesday. I'll be here for the Rap Party Thursday next week. And next week, Friday, is the start of the Pride Parade, where we will be raiding into various VTubers raising money for Rainbow Railroad that helps queer folks move out of unsafe areas. This is like, I think, our third year using them as a charity. They're a good charity. So, yeah, that's all my shit.
Thank you. Moon.
Hi. Yeah, I'm Khaldun Khalil. You can find me on Twitter at KKhalil, or Patreon, or even YouTube, I guess, at Moon RPGs, where I mostly talk about writing role-playing games, usually World of Darkness, stuff like that. And I was playing Nadim Harkonnen. So I'm glad I was able to lay back and, get all the spoils without, getting my hands dirty. Because, you don't want to be a kid killer. That's creepy. At least not in public.
Wow. Leo.
Hello, my name is Leo. You can find me here next week on Thursday for the wrap-up party. It's gonna be sad because I loved this game, but that's beside the point. In terms of the next game, I do feel like I don't know. I'm thinking about doing Blade Runner, but I'm also kind of on the fence about it. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, no, and Archibald got his kingdom, I guess. I guess we'll talk more about that next week, where I
Sure.
think he'd be in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. And last but not least, of course, Rachel.
Yeah, this has been so amazing. We started this story on a totally different channel years and years ago in the shadow of the pandemic. I had no idea what I was getting into when I'm like, hey guys, could I play the air of the house? I haven't really had a chance to do that. It might be kind of cool. And now here we are with a wonderful ending, which looked like we weren't gonna get at some very choice points. But thank you so much to Eric. Thank you to all the players, especially I think Leo and Ambrose have been here since the beginning. So this has been an amazing journey. And I now and I wear this scarf now when I need a little bit of confidence. Because I channel a little bit of Daphne energy. But yes, we will be back here next week at the same time for a rap party where we'll speculate on the future of our characters. We'll write fan fiction. I have a couple questions I really want to ask Eric. I assume other people do as well. We'll hang out and drink and celebrate this amazing show, this amazing story. Yeah, and then after that, yes. Those of you who saw season 1 of Blade Runner, I have held off on running season 2 until Free League published Replicant Rebellion, because that is what we're going to be running, is Replicant Rebellion. It should be a lot of fun. I'm hoping to bring back as many of the original cast as I can. If not, I don't know, new faces, new blood, that's always a good thing. And then come back on Monday. We could not run Embers of Humanity last week. There were just too many gremlins. We will run it this Monday. It will be a good time. And then Prowlers and Paragons not this week, but perhaps the week after. Yeah, and if anyone wants to run something on the channel, it's all open. Talk to me.
So I have a question for you, Eric. If I got really good and I did my homework, could I continue this story?
We'll talk about that offline. But thank you all for watching. I've been Eric. You can find me on the Stolen Fires Discord, lurking around. Remember, as always, to donate to groups like Palestine Action, the U.S. Campaign for Palestinian Rights, and the Palestine Children's Relief Fund if you can. The links will be in the chat. As always, bless the Maker and His water. Bless the coming and going of Him. May His passage cleanse the world, and may He keep the world for His people. Good night, all of you. Good night.
Good night, everybody.